fucking.
Hey, how's everybody doing today? My name's Chris.
Please,
come on, where's that clap? There it is. My name's Chris, aka the Encino Man, brah.
Did you just ask where your clap is? Like the doctor didn't do his job?
It always doesn't work on like the first click. It's weird. Guys, this is Chase, aka Boofagazoo, and our man Markrophones joining us live in studio. Mark, thank you for being here, buddy. We appreciate you coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Guys, we got a special show today. Mark was kind enough to join us before he leaves the island next week. Where are you going, Mark?
Going everywhere.
Going everywhere. You're coming on. You're coming everywhere.
I'm going. Yeah, pretty much.
Guys, Mark is a musician. He travels around, and he has a pretty unique sound and vibe. He plays multiple instruments at once. What instruments do you play?
Everything.
Everything at the same time, though. That's the thing.
Everything all at once.
Everything everywhere all at once.
Yeah. Sonic explosion.
But guys, we'll have him.
It's a Sega sex tape.
Yes. don't threaten me with a good time, man. We're gonna have him jam some songs out today. We'll be talking some like cool topics of the week, and getting into like some stuff, things that have been going on.
Doing our normal thing.
Yeah, and then we're gonna let Mark kind of do his thing, and then we'll break down, maybe get into some questions, and
cross
he
streams.
can tell us who he is, and then you guys can definitely check him out. Mark's website is the Markrophones, Markrofones.
ROPH.
PH. How did I say that?
KROPHONES. It's very hard to.
So your name is spelled MARC.
Yes.
But I noticed you went with MARK. Was MARC taken?
MARC was just, it looked like Markrophones.
Oh, okay.
And also it's confusing enough, so I know that like 90% of people already just spell my name with a K, so I was like, it'll be okay if I just make it with a K, and then that way people can find it.
How early on did you come up with that name? Like, did you, was it something that you were like, I'm a musician now, what's my musician name? Or did you kind of always go by that?
No, I was like doing this, and I was like, I have to come up with a name, and I hadn't really figured out. I knew that I wanted to figure like something that I wasn't gonna want to change later, And I was like, if it's something that I'm going to want to keep, I'm gonna want to make it something that this is gonna make me laugh every time I say it. So I was like, that's perfect.
I went the other way around. Like when I like high school, they call them bomb books. So it was like graffiti, but you put it in one book instead of like going up on walls.
Okay.
And I didn't have an artist name. So my buddy went by Mayhem, and it looked so fucking cool. So then I was like, it's gotta be badass. And then so I went by Havoc. And then I was like, it didn't stick for that long. And then I went by Reptar.
Oh my gosh.
Which it stood for longer, but then I was just like, fuck it. Just use your name, you idiot.
Good old Rugrats reference there.
Yeah. Halt, I am Reptar.
So on my last podcast, we actually ordered the Reptar bars once, and they actually were selling them for a minute with the green filling and everything. It would turn your tongue green. Oh, so it was actually...
Speaking of which... the Oreo cream pie thing at McDonald's. It's a cream pie for sure.
Filled to the brim.
Yeah. Like Van Wilder.
Oh, okay.
Cannolis, bro. Cannolis.
I think I've had these before.
Yeah.
Bringing back memories. Yeah. Hello from Colorado, says Sarge 110. Hey, what's going on, Sarge? How you doing? Good to see you again, brother. I hope you guys are doing well. Enjoy Colorado.
Yeah, but I think
Colorado.
That's only there's still one more leg.
That's the first leg.
Trip.
Yeah. That's the second leg.
Florida was the first.
Oh, they were in Florida. Now they're in Colorado. And then they're going to.
They swam with
Mississippi,
dude. Missouri.
So yeah.
I'm going to be in Denver on the 31st.
Oh shit!
No shit.
Go see him.
Dude, I want to go to Colorado.
I'm not playing in Denver. I'm just going to be in Denver. I've got a layover there, so my brother lives there. I'm going to go hang out with him and do a little.
Just play the airport.
Yeah, I know, right? Just bust it out in the terminal.
We'll do a little streaming on the TikTok or something like that.
I don't think anybody would stop you.
Yeah, I mean, especially Colorado, right?
Yeah, Colorado.
They're like
just
shroom forward.
Exactly. Everybody's
chill.
half the
Yeah,
people are hippies. You know, we all right.
They're very, very laid back.
Yeah.
Atmosphere.
I've always wanted to go to Colorado, man. Never had the chance.
I want to now.
Definitely gotta go.
Yeah, and I hear the beer is great there. Speaking of beer, do you want a beer?
Sure.
Yeah, he does.
Hell yeah. I could take a beer for sure.
Just remember that's where the start. Clip that, and then clip at the end when shit's gone off the rails. It's like, I can't take it for beer.
Clipped.
Clip it. We no problem.
Remind me for the clip. We gotta get more clips to put up on the IG. So definitely, if you got something, you have it right here, Chase. You hit the Twitch, and then it's right there.
Oh shit!
So that's all you gotta do.
Clip that. Switch that. Oh.
So speaking of Colorado, here you go, Fat Tire, buddy.
Oh, thank you.
Well, it wasn't until today that I found out.
Cheers.
That's here you go. That's from Colorado. Never in my fucking life.
That.
What are you drinking? Mango Cart?
I got a Hanalei IPA from Kona Brewing.
Honolulu.
Okay. So cool story, bro. Cheers.
Ping pong ping.
I got a buddy who used to live here. He now currently resides in Washington. We call him Frank the Tank.
I've got a friend called Frank the Tank as well.
Fucking like, dude, Frank, that name sucked until old school.
Until old school. Yeah, for real. But he is a legit Frank the Tank. The guy can drink beer and he can hold his shit. But he brews, he homebrews, and he makes his own mead. He sent us some of his mead and stuff that he makes with the local honey.
Nice.
But he was like, I got a package coming for you. And I'm like, it better not be a fucking severed head, I swear. And he's like, no, not this time. I promise. And I was like, okay, cool. So he sent me these, which he's like he has his own wood shop and shit, and he does all kinds of cool shit. But he went and made me a couple of these, which is pretty freaking dope. It's a spray painted painting with
acrylic.
Boba Fett on it, and he sent me 2 of them. But he makes his own like personal art. He makes like, oh shit, he makes tables. He makes all kinds of cool stuff. But this is kind of like one of his side projects. He's in Spokane, I believe.
Washington.
Yeah.
Fucking rad.
But he hooked me up with a couple of these. And some of his artwork. His mom's an glass artist, but she sells these like his paintings and stuff, his spray paintings.
That's sick. Does he stretch his own canvases?
I believe so. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me because he's a pretty crafty dude. He might probably makes the canvases himself, but maybe not. Cool. But he sent me those, so those are gonna go up on the wall somewhere.
That's pretty awesome,
bro. I like this like dark side lights that you can. Just cracked my hip.
Pretty dope. Yeah. Did you really?
Oh, I love it.
But he also made us these.
Coasties.
He made us Smash Bros. Coasties.
What?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Dude.
So he sent us 3 of these coasters with our logo on it. Pretty dope. And that's Chase's artwork on there. But yeah, he did us the courtesy of getting us started on our coaster game. So everybody gets a coaster.
You get a coaster.
You're getting a coaster.
And I do like my Gamers Nexus coasters, but I'm gonna switch to Frank's coasters.
They can fuck all the way off.
Whoa!
You heard it here first.
Much?
You heard it here first.
But yeah, we'll find a spot for these on the wall, Frank, for the next show. But thanks, bro. We'll get a package coming your way with some Smash Bros. Goodness
and some severed heads.
And severed heads.
Yeah. Or it might just be a bag of dicks. You know, you can send that to people. Gummy dicks.
Really?
Yeah, you could.
No, I've seen those for like bachelorette parties and stuff.
Or for funsies. Just send someone a bag of dicks.
Send him a bag of
dicks. He does like candy. He likes sour belts. That's always a request. Give me the leaking sour belts. So I'm going to send you some noms. There he is, Party Boy. He's in the chat.
Party Boy.
What's up?
Party Boy. Yeah, Small Guy messed up already? Oh, I thought he meant he was Small Guy messed up.
I want to go to a show at Red Rocks one day. Red Rocks looks like the coolest fucking venue.
Yeah, but not for stand-up, though.
Yeah, not for stand-up. I wasn't a fan of Bill Burr's stand-up there, but Kelso, he's in Kelso, Washington, and he said no, he got him online. I guess he gets the frames online.
Oh, okay.
They small kind messed up, but they still work. They look fine to me.
Yeah, they look rad.
They're not bent or anything like that, which is the main thing. So when the wood gets warped, that's when you're getting shitty frames. But it looks fine to me. But yeah, bro, we'll get these up on the wall. So you got to tune in next week to see them up there. But thank you for sending out. We're gonna send you some goodies here pretty soon. I got some good beers coming your way too. So stand by for that.
Stand by.
All right. Do we want to get into some of the topics real quick?
Let's do it.
Okay. UFOs or X?
Shit.
UFOs.
Whatever. Yeah, we fucking knew it. You called it.
Think UFOs are real?
Oh, the coasters.
Oh, they are. They've admitted as much. It's been over the past couple of years that they released documents saying that footage that people have caught are in fact UFOs. But this was weirder.
Yeah, it's there have been so what's the you know who Mark Hoppus is, right? Or I mean Blink-182, not Mark, but who's the other guy?
Tom DeLonge.
Yeah. He started up that Star
Academy.
Yeah, to the Stars Academy,
Yes.
right? So you know about that?
I know about that, yeah.
So they have
Hell yeah, man, I signed up for that shit.
Did you invest in it?
I did.
Yeah, so
I did.
I know my buddy did too, but their like goal is to slowly expose like the human race to the existence of aliens. And they supposedly have like some pretty high level
You
like
can't
guys.
call them crazy anymore, dude. Well, who's that dude that they have on Rogan's podcast all the time? The guy that like worked at Area 51, shit like that.
Yeah, what was his name?
They had one of those weird kind of scammy infomercials on Instagram, and I was like, ooh.
I'm trying to remember his name, but I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he has like a special out.
Bob Lazar.
Yeah.
That's what yeah.
What a fucking cool last name. Fucking Laser.
I know,
if
right?
You don't call yourself Laser?
Laser. Phaser.
You don't
Taser.
Hey, real quick, what would your American Gladiator's name be?
Oh, shit.
Mark, this goes for you too.
American Gladiator name?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Come on, dude.
I'd be Savage.
Thunderdome.
Thunderdome. Be Rock Slide. Don't confuse them with stage names, because I got a lot of those. I need to start writing them down, bro.
All right, let's get into it. Okay, so I'm gonna pull up the Phil DeFranco breakdown. So we're not watching the entire hearing. Obviously, the hearing was like hours long, but he kind of highlights the main points. So let's check this out real quick.
Today, we're talking about UFO whistleblowers testifying under oath before Congress that the Pentagon is hiding UFO evidence from us. New Andrew. So the committee is hearing testimony under oath from 3 different witnesses with direct knowledge of how the government handles UAP reports. Those 3 witnesses being Ryan Graves, a former Navy pilot who's talked about encountering UAPs on training missions. David Fravor, another former Navy pilot who shot a famous video of an object that resembled a Tic Tac during a flight off the coast of California back in 2004. And David Grush, a former combat officer and intelligence official who became a whistleblower last year and accused the government of withholding information on UAPs. And most of the kind of wildest sound bites today came from that last witness. Now, very notably here, Grush's testimony doesn't come from personal experience, but rather from information he says he was given from other individuals in the military and intelligence community, with one of the most viral clips circulating social media right now being where Grush is being questioned by Representative Nancy Mace about if he believes the U.S. government has made contact with extraterrestrials. Right, he responds that he can't answer that question in a public hearing, but then we saw this interaction.
If you believe we have crashed craft, stated earlier, do we have the bodies of the pilots who piloted this craft?
As I've stated publicly already in my News Nation interview, biologics came with some of these recoveries, yeah.
Were they, I guess, human or non-human biologics?
Non-human, and that was the assessment of people with direct knowledge on the program I talked to that are currently still on the program.
Beyond that,
Okay, do we believe that?
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mark's an alien anyway,
Why
so of
wouldn't
course
they
he's gonna be like he knows what's going on already, dude. This guy's in the know here.
Basically, it's like living the life of an alien at this point.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. That's
These
fucking
days.
cool.
I mean,
I just think it's so crazy that like
they're testifying.
So first of all, her name's cool, Miss Mace. Why the fuck Laser and Mace, dude?
Oh yeah,
These
go back to he comes
fucking
full circle.
Supreme
Grush
Court
also
should be a
claimed that
fucking
the government has been
Thunderdome.
aware
Yes.
of actual evidence of non-human intelligence related to UAPs since the 1930s, and that the government is actually in possession of UAPs.
Mr. Grush, finally, do you believe that our government is in possession of UAPs?
Absolutely, based on interviewing over 40 witnesses over 4 years.
And where?
I know the exact locations, and those locations were provided to the Inspector General and some of which to the intelligence committees.
With them also asserting that the government has a specific program for retrieving UAPs.
I was informed in the course of my official duties of a...
Go back a couple seconds. The guy in the left corner. Do you remember Hot Fuzz, the movie?
Yeah.
He looks like it wasn't murder. He looks like the chief inspector.
I can see it. And he's got the face for it right now too.
It wasn't aliens. For the greater good.
It has a specific program for investigators have not discovered, quote, any verifiable information to substantiate claims that any programs regarding the possession or reverse engineering of extraterrestrial materials have existed in the past or exist currently. Beyond that, another absolutely wild moment.
That's an alien. That guy is a fucking alien.
These guys all look weird. Even the guy having the testimony and shit like that. You're like, just like, what?
You've seen this guy's face though. This guy was in Men in Black. Remember the one that opens up and there's a little alien controlling him? That's that fucking guy.
Representative Eric
These guys are all
asking
different.
Grush if any of the activity documented in his reports have been hostile or aggressive, to which he responds.
I know of multiple colleagues of mine that got physically injured. And the activity, and I got
by UAPs or by people within the federal government?
both.
Okay, so there has been activity by.
Yeah, well, that could mean that someone threw a frisbee and it hit him in the forehead.
Yeah,
He's like, my colleague was playing frisbee at Area 51, and they did something so not cool. They didn't say catch when they threw it.
Yeah. Dodgeball with aliens.
Yeah, it was the most.
We said no headshots.
Yeah.
non-human technology and or beings that has caused harm to humans.
I can't get into the specifics in an open environment, but at least the activity that I personally witnessed, and I have to be very careful here because they tell you never to acknowledge trade crimes.
Hey,
So
Bracho, thanks for the
what I
follow on
personally
Twitch, buddy.
witnessed
Appreciate
myself and
you.
my wife was very disturbing.
Grush also
why
went
is
on
his
to
wife
elaborate
there?
on the claim that the federal government
Who the
hurt people
fuck
to
is
cover up
this guy?
information on extraterrestrials in another exchange.
Personal knowledge of people who have been harmed or injured in efforts to cover up or conceal these extraterrestrial technology.
Yes.
He's an alien too.
We're all aliens trying to figure out if there's aliens on this planet. They're all coming from different planets.
Do you remember me
Yeah, I know.
when I threw the frisbee at your friend's head?
That'd be my next question. I'd be like, what would these species be described as? The ones that you've discovered, like, what do they call themselves, or
Yeah.
what do you call them, or whatever? You know, like,
Call him mom.
we got the lizards, man. We
Yeah.
got the I don't know what are the other ones?
People,
Just the
the
big
one
eye,
dude looks
the
like
The
a
fairy looking ones.
There's the cockroach dude from Men in Black.
Yeah.
Sugar
water.
Sugar water.
That you would
That
think
guy.
that you know of or have heard of, I guess.
I have to be careful asking that question. I directed people with that knowledge to the appropriate authorities.
He also claimed that he himself has feared for his life since coming
In
forward.
the last couple of years, have you had incidences that have caused
Oh,
you
this
to be
guy's,
in fear for your life for
Evil.
addressing these issues?
No, he's the Las Vegas reporter. So this guy was the one who, like, he was known for breaking the veil on Area 51 in Nevada. Yeah, he works for a Las Vegas news station, but his like main thing is like uncovering UFO secrets and like investigating UFO stuff.
This is positive. Okay. Cameraman sketch. That old guy, legit. The guy behind, fucking alien for sure.
I don't know. I think he's an assassin. He's ready to slip the
He's
poison
an
in that
alien
guy's water.
Assassin. So is the guy with the green that had the tattoos on his
Look at
arm.
this dude.
But the only legit guy is the guy all the way to the right.
This guy.
Do you think if I fart, they'll smell it? You think they'll call me an alien?
Do they serve beer here?
Even the camera guy's an alien. Look at
Yeah,
him.
he's alien as fuck. He's like, execute order
He's
513.
He's in on it.
This guy looks dead serious.
Yeah, he's an assassin. Both those two guys in the back are fucking assassins.
That dude in the red tie is not happy though. Look at how unhappy.
Yes, personally.
And in addition to repeating his claims that the government is withholding information on UAPs, he also alleged there are secret government programs related to UAPs and that the military misappropriates public funding to hide those programs from Congress. But also one thing that is very important with all of Grush's testimony here is that he wasn't really able to provide evidence or substantiate any of these claims. But that's also because so much of what he's talking about here is classified and also the subject of a whistleblower complaint, with Grush repeatedly responding to many of the questions that Congress members asked by saying that he couldn't answer in a public hearing. But he did say a number of times that he could provide some of the materials they asked for in a high security private hearing, which actually lawmakers have already officially said they will seek. But with all that said, like the comments made by Grush weren't the only wild accounts to come out of the hearings today. You also had both the other witnesses, Graves and Fravor, recounting their personal experiences seeing UAPs. UAPs. While that information wasn't new because these two have been public with their stories for years, it was still wild to hear them giving these accounts to Congress for the public record. I mean, Fravor's Tic Tac story just never gets old.
All four of us, because we were in F-18Fs, so we had pilots and Wizzo in the back seat.
I think this is based off that popular clip, right? That they declassified or whatever. It's the one where the pilots
they
in San
declassified it around the insurrection, right? So wasn't it to kind of like?
I think it was before that. It was like Project Blue Book.
Around-ish, though, right?
Yeah. But this dude is that guy.
I think he was one of the pilots. Or he was in either one of the military. He's a commander, I guess. Right? That's what CDR stands for.
This guy's all sketch. The fucking dude back there that has the iPhone,
this guy doesn't even have a face.
Right?
We had to blur his face.
Got him.
Looked down a small saw.
Oh, that's his.
I know. I was just fucking around.
I legit thought it was blurred out. Like it was. He's ashamed. He's like, fuck.
Yeah, he's
my boss is going to kill me. I'm going to get probed when I get back up to the
Blacks
ship.
are 9 and I'm going to get incinerated.
Boxes pointing north-south and moving very abruptly over the water.
The guy has the Rock's eyebrow on so hard back there. He can't shift out.
Rapidly accelerated in front of us and disappeared. Our wingmen, roughly 8,000 feet above us, lost contact also. We immediately turned back to see where the whitewater was at, and it was gone also. So as you started to turn back towards the east, the controller came up and said, "Sir, you're not going to believe this, but that thing is at your cat point, roughly 60 miles away in less than a minute."
Graves also describing some personal first-hand accounts that he had, as well as recounting a different story in another viral clip.
In the 2003 timeframe, a large group of
ominous that his name's Mr. Graves.
One of the launch facilities at Vandenberg Air Force Base, when they observed a very large 100-yard sided red square approach the base from the ocean and hover at low altitude over one of the launch facilities.
A square?
Wait, a square and each side was 100 yards and it was red?
That's massive.
That's fucking huge, dude. A football field sized square.
Yeah.
That's red.
That'd be viewable by a stadium of 50,000 people.
That's an infinity stone. What's your Thanos is real. You heard it first. Thanos is real.
For about 45 seconds or so before darting off over the mountains. There was a similar event within 24 hours later in the evening. This was a morning event, I believe 8:45 in the morning. Later in the evening, post-sunset, there were reports of other sightings on base, including some aggressive behaviors. These objects were approaching some of the security guards at rapid speeds before darting off.
And very importantly, at various
that's got to be so cool if you are those aliens. Like,
gotcha, bitch.
Can't catch me. I'm fast as fuck, boy.
They're just fucking with us now.
Hello there. Witnesses also called for more government transparency regarding UAPs, and they agreed that UAPs could potentially pose an existential threat to America's national security. And again, this is not everything. These are kind of just some of the main highlights I wanted to touch on. So, of course, with this in the description, I'll also be linking to the full hearing so you can check it out yourself. But with everything we've just seen here, I got to ask the question, what are your thoughts? And then...
Okay, guys, wait. I have a music video proposition.
Okay.
So we asked Naughty by Nature for the rights to OPP. And we say, you down with UAP? Yeah, you know me. And then the alien's like, yeah, you know me.
Oh, yes.
Bro. Clip it. Copyright that shit. We made it here first.
Love that.
We made it. You down with...
I heard it here on Smash Brothers.
Party Boy can't find us on Twitch. We are... Oh, I thought you just followed us. No, that must be a late message. You found us because you followed us. So what are you guys' thoughts? Like, how close are we to finding out the truth about this? I don't know.
Who fucking knows, dude? I think it's so sketch that they just fucking ooze this shit out over like such a long period of time that I think by the time they do officially say it, we will already have like an alliance of like fucking alien retail workers.
Yeah,
they're like we've already. I've worked with Kling Klong for 8 years, and they're like, hey, did you know aliens are real? You're like, yeah, he's my homie. He's been to all my fucking barbecues. I'm just saying they're so late with this shit that like it doesn't even sound crazy anymore. Because remember, like I laughed at
a giant crane.
what's that guy's name? The fucking Blink 182 dude.
Tom DeLonge.
I remember laughing at him. Like, if I saw him, I would have laughed in his face. And now I'm like, oh, okay, maybe you're not crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That Academy to the Stars stuff is pretty,
To the
like,
Stars
trippy,
Academy.
man. It's like, I looked into it, too. I almost invested in it, too. Because
Wait,
I'm
well,
just
how
like,
do you
this
invest? What
crazy.
is the investment?
So it's...
I don't know if you can anymore.
No, yeah, that was,
It's
like,
a
years ago.
IPO.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was an
I want to invest
initial
in
public
I'd
offering.
invest in the IPA before I'd invest in the IPO.
I say they're both equally worthy of investing.
Yeah.
in. Spend good time in both places.
Well, yeah, one sounds fucked up, one will get you fucked up.
I mean, it's kind of
They're both a
interesting.
great time.
I would love to see evidence that they exist. You know what I mean? I know we've seen
You
some
want
videos.
to see the biologics? What
Yeah,
if
I mean, like...
what if it's just like, hear me out. What if it's just someone took a shit in an aircraft and you've smelt my farts, bro? It would come
Definitely
back
alien.
non-human, dude. Bro, there's no way.
What if aliens are so intelligent that their shits are like aliens to us, and then they come out and they're like land in little spaceships?
Oh,
and
like they're dropping just
what we
Oh,
find are
fuck.
just like little
So-
alien shits, and they're the big aliens. Are
That's
they're
so
just
meta,
shitting.
dude. That's aliens inside of aliens. Like, we've only discovered the shit aliens that came
Their
from the
shit is
fucking
more
real ones.
intelligent than we are.
Oh man! Holy shit! That'd be kind of fucking. Can you imagine though, like how much they'd be laughing? Like, hey, look! Hey, clink clack! Look, they're talking about my poop. They're talking about my poop. Isn't it shit?
They're fascinated by it.
idiots.
They're absolutely fascinated.
Look! I'm gonna come in their eyes, see what they do with my big red rocket ship.
Take it to their base, their secret base, and they dissect it,
and they hoard it, and they make movies about it.
So they won't stop talking about it.
Yeah.
So the aliens show up tomorrow. What happens?
I think it's gonna be
Global
like when we got
peace.
that fucking
World
that-
peace?
that
World
launch
peace.
thing. No way.
World peace or Independence Day?
Ooh.
Didn't Independence Day
District
create
9.
world peace?
No.
We had some world
Well,
peace. Will
I mean, the
Will
aliens
Smith
came
and,
in to destroy us. So that's, I guess, different.
Jeff
but I guess
Goldblum made that virus, and then
fucking Mars attacks.
Then we had world peace because we had to unite against the greater good.
The greater good. Bring that guy back up. The colonel. The greater good.
The greater good.
And then they flew out
People
of our
would
sight.
freak the fuck out, man. I don't
People
know.
would freak out.
Maybe that's why they switched it from Twitter to X.
Do people start denouncing their gods and shit like that? Like,
Or what if now those gods have real faces, right?
Oh shit! Well, okay. So I was watching something on this because I love watching UFO. The aliens guy, right? He's awesome. I love him. But
the one that's the memes,
yeah,
like
aliens with a crazy fucking hair, and
Yeah.
he's always like, "How did the Egyptians build this? Aliens." He talked about there was a thing on who like actually had UFO programs first, and I guess it's popular in South America before a lot of places because aliens are technically interweaved into a lot of South American like religious beliefs. Like
okay.
like there actually people came down in spaceships and shit like that, and like that's part of some native not native American but native South American cultures. That's like normal for like
that was
aliens
all
to be part of it.
American. That's
like
why.
there's the Hopi Indians, I believe, who believe in that stuff, and they're based out of New Mexico and stuff like that, right? And then like the further south you go, like a lot more cultures are just like, yeah, aliens are just part of our existence. Like,
Yeah.
that's how we started.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, yeah, you see things like throughout Egyptian culture and even like Irish culture, like people say like old Celtic beliefs were based off of
fucking
alien
McGregor's
beings
an
and stuff
alien.
like that. Yeah.
You know who I don't fucking think?
Like those
Absolutely nobody.
mounds. I came across these mounds because they did one of those ancient aliens on it, and I was like, this is pretty crazy. Like maybe the leprechauns and the fairies and the druids that they talk about were
They're all
actually just
like
aliens
higher
from back in the
intelligent
day.
beings.
Yeah.
Like I've had that same thought. Like
Yeah.
maybe they're like extra dimensional creatures that exist in ways that they can step outside into the fourth dimension.
Yeah,
into the fifth
different
dimension,
dimensions,
and then,
different planes
like,
of existence kind of things,
yeah, like
you know?
Bigfoot, leprechauns, Menehune. You know,
Okay.
like,
All right.
Yeah.
Let's extrapolate this
Fairies,
out a little bit
pixies, all
more.
that.
Okay.
What if we're
Why not?
like Eternals, like in the Marvel universe?
Okay.
So like the Inhumans, rather.
Uh-huh.
So Eternals were like Thanos' race
Right.
that got sent to planets to populate.
Right.
So the people in that planet that they impregnate are then Inhumans that respond to a catalyst event. So, and then that awakens their powers. Dude, what if we're fucking Manchurian candidates and then all of a sudden daddy alien gets here and goes, and then I could fucking shoot lasers out of my eyes finally, dude.
Harvest time.
Fast as fuck, boy.
Well, there's like people who like trip on ayahuasca and shit, right? Too.
I
And they're
want-
like I can cross
Bro.
planes of existence.
What
I've
if that
met
is the key?
aliens.
Like, I honestly think
Have you
that
done
sometimes,
ayahuasca
like-
before?
I have done ayahuasca.
Did you shit
What kind
yourself?
of- yeah. What
Did you shit yourself? Did you shit yourself?
I did not shit myself. I did puke.
You did?
I did puke.
That's shitting out of the mouth.
Were
so
you
that
on
can-
like a guided thing, or was it just your own thing?
It was a self-guided trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you
That's
see any
dangerous, dude.
aliens? Did you see anything like that?
I saw a lot of stuff. I saw I went out into like a out of body experience where I was traveling through space and saw like a Buddha creature and
It was just a
interacted
fat
with
dude?
that no, it was like a skinny Buddha monk, and he was like sitting under this tree meditating on this like asteroid out in space really far
That's
away.
wild.
From
So
everything.
cool.
And then he and I went to go talk to him, and he was like, actually, you need to go talk to this person first. And then
Buddha's the DMV.
Buddha was like, here you go, here's your spirit guide that you need to interact with, and sent me to this other person.
Was it-
And
Yeah.
it was like this female like energy with like all this entity, like it had like almost like cables of hair, and it was like a mind meld thing.
Wait
and,
a
like, I had
minute.
like the same cables, and it was like a connecting thing when like.
Are we in the fucking Matrix?
Wait, I had a very similar trip, but on shrooms with
No shit.
like she was in a body of water, and it was just kind of like dreads made of like cables, and I was listening to MGMT's Electric Feel at the time.
Yeah.
I think that I the whole time thought that like I was being influenced by the song, but now.
This was
We've
before
seen the
I
same
saw
thing that started
Avatar,
religion.
too,
Yeah, it was
Let's
before
see, this was
Avatar.
Before Avatar.
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah.
That's
It was-
fucking cool.
It's the
We've seen the same deity, dude.
You guys are on the same
Hell
same
yes,
wavelength,
dude.
bro.
Mind
I don't know.
It's melding of the
Look
minds.
at you, you normal human, gross. You've never even seen Chautauqua.
No, man,
That's her name.
I haven't done any like hardcore shit. I've done mushrooms, and
I've got some
I've
fun
smoked
trip
tons of weed,
stories.
but like I've never done like acid or
I want to do ayahuasca. I want to do peyote, and I want to do a deprivation tank. But I'm so scared of the deprivation tank.
I am too. I don't like being in confined spaces,
Yeah.
so that kind of like freaks me out.
So
a
I
little
think
bit.
I'd have to combine, right? Like
I do get a little claustrophobic.
yeah, and it's just complete darkness. It's dude,
And
it
we're
scares
bigger
shit out of me.
dudes too, so like
Yeah.
just we're take up more space in that fucking
Yeah.
thing. You know, it's like
And you're already floating to the top. and
Yeah.
like- I would have to be sedated.
I've
I
tried
wanna
pretty
be
much everything
sedated.
in the safest method possible.
Yeah.
I play that song actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hit it.
we could jam it. Why
Yeah,
not?
fuck
Let's
it.
get
All right.
into
Hey,
it. All right,
yeah,
let's
hell
get
yeah.
Mark's
That's a
okay.
great
Let's hear the,
segue.
yeah. Let's segue into that.
Wait, shot before you play, dude. It's
Yeah.
loosey goosey. Shot to our
Shoots.
new deity that we
Shoots,
discovered.
shots.
Whatever her
Cheers.
name is. with
Is
the
it in tune?
Android bread.
It's mostly in tune, I hope.
Okay.
That's the base level. Shout out to our sponsor, Ken.
Yes. Guys, let us know how it sounds on your end.
It's not. I'm a perfectionist. 24 hours to go.
I wanna be sedated.
Nothing to do, nowhere to go.
I wanna be sedated.
there.
I gotta move this right here.
Woo.
Yeah.
You brought Chris's clap back.
There's more where that came from. We'll play more.
Bro, you blue balls me, but when you stopped it the first time, it gave me Guitar Hero flashbacks with my wife. We played Fat Lip, only Fat Lip, and we never got through the first verse because she was so bad that she would bing bong bong bing.
Oh,
and then
God. When it starts doing that, you're just like,
get your shit together. So he started playing the song, and I was like, yeah. And then he was like, no, I'm not going to do it. And I was like, no, my trauma.
Good shit, Mark. We're gonna get into more of that, guys. Stay tuned. We got more to talk about. I love these existential conversations too.
Yeah, I want to get high and talk about them. Can we have a fucking high episode, like a shroom high episode?
Probably.
It'll just be called Off the Rail.
I brought something. I don't know if you guys would be interested in this. This is something random. I'm not gonna put the label on here, but this is a HHC joint.
Ooh, HHC.
I don't know if that's something
is
you
that
want to
different
try.
than THC?
We can't smoke.
Can't smoke it. Okay, yeah, there's no smoking.
Wait, what's HHC though?
HHC is like something. It's like THC, but it's a little bit different. It doesn't get you that.
Why do
high.
musicians have the best stuff?
It's not like spice and shit, right? Because I don't fuck with spice. Like
it's
fuck
not
that
fucking
shit.
Spice, no.
Okay.
No, it's basically it's just a combination of you go to like the smoke shops out here and they have like Delta 8 and they've got 8.
Oh, right.
HHC.
Okay.
So it's legal.
that
It's
same
like
kind of thing.
it's a separate compound, but
it's just cannabinoids and terpenes and cannabinoids,
but not labeled as cannabis, so it's legal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's weird, man. That shit's like it's got Delta 8 THC. I'm like, whoa.
Delta 8 sounds like a special forces unit, dude.
Yeah, you got to be careful with some of that shit too, because you don't know how much of that shit's in it, and then you're just like, whoa.
Yeah,
I want to try the shit that like. Have you ever heard any of the interviews from the OG Woodstock days, where like Carlos Santana is talking about how? So there's a fucking point where he's like, just jamming so fucking hard, and he's like, oh yeah, I was on fucking acid, and the strings on my guitar I thought were snakes, so I was holding them down. And then they played with the clip that he's talking about. Fuck, I was like, I want that shit, dude. I want that. Fucking A.
That was back in the day.
Yeah, man. I mean, you ever watch the Doors movie? Like, it's just like they just like, let's take fucking couple tabs of acid and fucking rock and roll, bro.
You ever seen The Wolf of Wall Street?
Oh yeah,
that Quaalude.
Oh my
scene,
god, dude, that Quaalude scene is crazy, man.
Quaalude scared me as a result. Yeah. But I know they don't exist anymore. Whatever isn't that like the fact is that like whatever Quaaludes are produced, that's all that's left.
Yeah,
they don't make them anymore.
Yeah.
So you're taking like a time capsule drug if you're doing them now.
Yeah, it's like a limited
right?
supply.
That's crazy.
That's fucking rad.
So many Quaaludes.
Baracho says there's a float tank place around here. I'll check it out and let you know how it is. Yeah, let us know your experience in the deprivation tank. I would like to know.
Who's Baracho?
Baracho is Party Boy, aka the guy
okay,
Frank who sent us this stuff. So he's Baracho on Twitch, but he's Party Boy.
Where did I hear that name? Isn't that? Oh no, I was thinking Desperado. His name's Bucho.
Oh yeah, Baracho means fucked up.
Oh,
you're all Baracho.
Did you just fucking out Mexican me right now?
Dude, I know some Spanish. I know.
I get my
Un
pass
piquito.
Yes. I want that anytime I walk into a bar. Is that it'd be so sick to have your own entrance music. Bum, bum, bum,
yeah, who is it that said like I want my own like theme music for when I like walk around during the day?
Me.
Kind of shit. Was that you?
But I stole that from
Yes.
I'm Gonna Get You Sucker.
That's what it was. Yeah,
Because he had the whole band that played it.
Yeah.
Can you just imagine?
You can go Lucy Goosey. I don't know if I want to talk about Elon because that guy just
fuck that guy.
Fucking piece of shit. So he's
Who's
switching
that?
so Twitter's switching their name to.
He's an alien. He's an alien for sure.
Make sure you're plugged in.
Oh,
that's not my cable, bro.
That's
I'm
Elon,
telling you, it's a
dude.
monster cable, bro.
That's
I don't fuck
Elon,
around.
bro. He's fucking.
Yeah, I know
with the
he's
communication, dude.
But Twitter's changing their name to X.
I don't fuck with Twitter anyway.
The funny thing is, you see this picture of them pulling down this sign?
Yeah, someone's getting paid to do that.
So The
think
funny
they're selling the letters. Do you think someone's buying like, hey, dude, how much for the letter I?
I'm not subscribed on this profile, but anyway, yeah, they were pulling down this sign, and I guess they were doing it illegally. Like, you need a permit from the city to like do work like this.
Oh yeah.
So like in the middle of them pulling down the sign, because there's wiring and shit, right? Like
Okay.
and they were just putting like pieces of metal on the sidewalk, and the cops rolled up and they're like, "What the fuck are you guys doing?" And they're like, "Oh, we're taking down the sign." They're like, "Do you have a permit?" And they're like, "No." They're like, "You gotta stop!" Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, so they literally like halfway through pulling down the sign, they just like had to stop all the work, and they got fined for it because they were supposed
Honestly,
to have
that's
a permit.
stupid as fuck, though. I mean, like, I get why you have to have a permit so that there's probably safety precautions.
Yeah, there's
stuff
safety
like that.
precautions and
But
shit.
as any other business owner, if you had your own sign outside of, you would never think like, I need a permit to fucking change the facade. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, just be like, fuck off.
I mean, if we did the sign in front of our place, like, no one would say shit. Like, if
Can you
they're
imagine
doing it,
what
but-
fucking pencil pushing cop
But it's
was
in New
like-
York, though. It's New York, so it's
Yeah,
like the
New
streets
York
are
is
really
crazy.
busy,
Oh, yeah.
and like,
Wait, I thought their office was in San Francisco, no?
or was it? No, it was maybe it was San Francisco, wherever they were.
Pretty much any
saying
major
New York.
city, wherever you're at.
Yeah.
I'm saying New York because
I like how they're going to be like, I like how they're going to be like, hey, did you get a permit for this fucking, to take down these letters? Because there's 5 people sitting on the sleeping on this corner.
Yeah.
Don't interrupt their nap time.
Yeah, they're using
Yeah.
cranes and shit too. Like,
Yeah.
you definitely need a permit to do that.
There's
shit.
someone shitting here right now. You have to come back. And here's a fine. But what fucking cop is like, all the cops I know are just object to paperwork. They're like, ugh,
Yeah.
don't make me do paperwork, dude.
Well, the funny thing is too is it's Twitter. It's like you would assume like, oh yeah, they're good. It's fucking Twitter.
Yeah,
Why
it's
the hell
Twitter,
would
yeah.
they not have gone through the crit channel? But
Dude, they fucking got their brand means so little that just some fucking beat cop can bully you.
yeah,
They used to be able to like, you know, I'm gonna tweet this out and you're gonna get fired, and now you're like, what do they call it now? Didn't he say they're gonna reassess what tweets are called since it's no longer
they're going to be called X's now or some shit like that.
Oh my exes.
So I logged into Twitter today too, and when you have that like loading screen, it's just an X.
That's stupid.
And here, I'll wait. They'll show. There's got to be a picture of it somewhere. This is a weird picture.
That's
Why
a
did
very
they
weird thing.
decide to call it X?
Well, apparently he's been doing this shit for a long time.
Because
He
nobody
had
wants
it-
to see it anymore.
No, he had an old company that
Nobody
he
ever wants
called
to see it
X
again.
something, but this is his
SpaceX.
His greater goal is to have one kind of fucking matrix hub company.
It's like Meta. It's
Yeah.
like fucking Meta.
Yeah, same shit.
And so yeah, he wanted to name PayPal X.
Yeah,
Right.
And then
He didn't actually found PayPal, by the way. A lot of people think he did, but actually his partner was the one that founded.
but he
PayPal.
still cashed out on it, right?
Oh yeah, no, he was
Yeah.
He was like a partner, but yeah, he wasn't the one who founded the company technically. So yeah, the X domain name x.com redirected to Twitter, so they got the domain name. But there were talkings that Facebook, like Zuck, might be suing him because I guess he has a trademark on X, which is fucking weird.
So stupid. Can you
And
imagine?
they're like, but the logo doesn't look the same. So, but yeah, this is what
that
the new
looks like
logo
the
looks
Excel logo.
It does, doesn't it?
And I'm like, dude, it's.
I
Can you
I have
imagine?
Excel ready.
Can you imagine working for fucking Elon, and you're just trying to pay your bills day to day, and you fucking wake up and you're like, "Ugh."
What did he do now?
As per the last email, going forward, everyone has to say X's and not tweets. Thank you. You will get an insubordination email. This will go on. Fuck you, just because he fucking wants to do some weird shit.
And does he think like the X is gonna revive Twitter? Do you use Twitter, Mark?
Cool.
I have about 10 followers on Twitter.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, woo.
I have 9.6.
I think that's 7 more than me.
I'm on
But-
it. Find me on Twitter.
I know, I had
Find me
Twitter.
on X. Find me on X.
Find me on X.
The only
Find me
person
on-
to make X
Find-
cool. There's 2 people to make X cool: Degeneration X and DMX. That's it. Those
Yeah.
are only X's.
So the bird logo has been their logo since 2006. So I don't know.
Have you seen all those parody images with like
yeah.
the
This
bird
X
and the X?
is
like,
technically. I think it's like a code kind of thing, you know, like computer code kind of thing. So I think that's part of it. It like stands for a formula, basically. Yeah.
Yucky.
So
I don't know.
So they
it's kind of like how he named his
copyright.
kid with the fucking weird symbols and shit like that, and it actually like translates to something. But I think that's,
to me, I feel like it's just
it does
really
look like the
ironic
XL
because it's
logo,
like
though.
X is something that you used to pay a lot of attention to, and then you don't anymore.
Yeah, or it's like where you sign something, you know. But
or
sign your name on the X.
It marks treasure.
X marks the
but
spot.
there's no fucking treasure.
That's not a
on
Treasure
Twitter.
X,
Yeah,
though.
no.
The Treasure X is like way more hardcore.
Yeah. It's written with Sharpie. Like, you know what I mean? Like the chisel tipped Sharpie. That's how you get those.
But
he probably spent a lot of money
Elon,
on that too.
you know,
yeah,
he spent a lot. How much do you think that logo cost?
You know how many meetings they had about this logo?
I would say,
too?
yeah, I would say a lot.
Oh yeah,
but I feel like he's had this one in his pocket for a while though.
He
Considering he wanted to name PayPal X. Like I'm guessing he had just like he probably just maybe that was like a weekly search for him, you know, like a billionaire would just be like,
yeah,
let AI make 100 X logos for me and see which one I like today. And then he would just do it like every day.
Can you imagine like his financial forecasters like, okay, everyone's really concerned that we're running the company to the ground. How can we, you know, like regain the trust in the community?
Party Boy says, what about Exhibit?
But X to the Z?
Yeah.
Z was as much. Oh, it's on the Z was as much part of that as the X was. So
Yeah.
he can't. No, he's not X. Not while DMX was alive. He never really called himself X.
Man, what is Exhibit up to these days?
He got fatter.
Did he?
Yeah.
I mean,
he's rounder.
He was never
still
skinny, but he was kind of a buff guy.
He was buff. He was buffsky.
Yeah,
He's buffsky.
He's like me in like high school.
He talks like me in high school.
Yeah, but now he looks like me today.
Yeah, to this day. Actually, Chris Loki looks like White Ice Cube, and I have images. I know no one believes it, but I have images of both of them making the same face.
All right, Mark, you got to play some Ice Cube.
Today was a good day.
You know anything? You know Exhibit?
All right, stop.
I knew we were gonna go Vanilla Ice or Queen. I don't know which route you're going there, but
no,
you know.
well, you I don't know if you heard it. His goes ding 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 ding.
Oh
ding,
yeah.
Ding ding.
Instead of ding ding
It's
ding
different.
ding ding.
It's different.
It's definitely different. I don't know if you've heard the difference.
There's a minute difference.
You gotta listen to him really closely,
bro. I wanted a high top fade so goddamn bad.
I know you're all about the high top fade,
They're
bro.
so sick.
You don't have
dude.
the hair for it though.
Fuck you, man. I want.
I'm sorry.
Speaking of hair, we had an emergency.
You can do a lot
today.
of other. Oh yeah, what was the emergency haircut about?
So he hadn't brushed his hair in like 2-3 days. I think there was
shit
a
locked up?
fat. So he gets knots in his hair because his hair is wavy curly.
Yeah, he's got that Polynesian hair.
It
bro.
was, dude. It was like a dread in the back of his head.
Yeah.
And we were like, "You gotta cut it out, dude." So he was like super emotional about it, but he looks fucking cool.
Did he chopped it? Did he chop it?
No, like it's shoulder length now.
Okay,
but that's about half as long as it was before.
You're cutting off his mana. That's
Dude,
why.
that's
man.
Samson Simpson. But no, he got a little undercut by the sideburns too. So
You know, I did the same thing before I moved out here. I had long hair, like way long. It was probably down almost.
do you regret chopping it or what?
No,
Because you got the kind of wild what do you call it, like mountaineer Ashton Kutcher under the trucker hat. You know what I mean? Like you got that.
Definitely,
Yeah.
Spend the time in the mountains.
Yeah.
Man. Spend a lot of time in the mountains.
I remember.
Why the fuck is your image lilacs?
Oh, that's when I was in
Oh,
Portland.
I thought that was me, dude. I don't know. I have a picture with my dog in the exact same pose.
Where's that?
This was a fun trip.
That's awesome.
But this is what I was rocking at one point in time.
Shit, you were in Sister Hazel?
Yes. Fucking puka shell necklace and all, dude.
Oh, dang.
This
that's
is in Paris,
ironic.
actually. But yeah. Oh yeah, look. Yeah, this shit,
She's
if I same thing, if I didn't
She was
braid,
French. Her name was Silhouette.
if I didn't condition and comb out that shit, it would lock up like a
You
motherfucker.
fucking lucky, dude. Did you have a cool pic? Yeah, you did. Did you have the black powder pick?
I could use. Yeah, I didn't use the pick very often.
What if you had a shaka one?
That was natural. So that was like if I brushed my hair out. If I brushed my hair and conditioned it and I brushed it, then I just let it dry naturally. That's what would happen. So I would it would just naturally
still do that.
Well, I mean, if I let it grow out,
his son of a bitch cuts it all the time, and he tries to tell me it's not his wife's.
It's too fucking hot in Hawaii.
Shut up.
Yeah,
but
you gotta cut your hair if you're gonna be in Hawaii because
it's just like,
dude, who is this guy?
Yeah,
you had cool hair and lilac.
And I was in shape, and I was like hooking up with cool, like hot girls, you know, like.
Clip that out, dude.
Yeah, no, Mo's gonna be like, what the fuck? This is before I met Mo.
They're at the bar, like, oof.
Yeah, what happened to this guy?
Tabbing out, yeah. Oof.
Yeah, okay.
There's gonna be.
We're getting
murder.
off that now.
Yeah. There's gonna be a murder in maybe.
Yeah, see, and that's why actually Frank gave me the name Encino Man because that my hair was so he's the one who gave me that nickname was Frank the Tank, dude.
Bring up the Brendan Fraser Encino Man image because I want to see how close.
So my hair looked more like Encino because I straightened it. My mom was like one day like, do you want to straighten your hair because it was getting pretty long, and I was like, okay.
Did you do a hot comb?
So I did she did a chemical straightener and like my hair was like, I don't know how you would describe it. Like at first,
nasty.
it was like
you had a perm,
like
it's a perm. You had a perm.
Kind of had the like Dave Grohl thing going on there for a minute. You know, his hair was like a little bit longer. It kind of looked like that. But then my roots started to grow out. And my roots were curly, so my hair slowly started to turn into like a fucking palm tree. Like it would go out, and then that's how I got the Encino Man name.
You had underbush.
Yeah. So everything growing up behind it was like curly. So my hair just started. It went from dead flat to like, to out and.
Like your ideas were propagating around your ears.
Yeah.
What if you had just let it go to like the complete full afro?
I kind of had this vibe going on a little bit. Like not as many dreads, but it was.
Bro, I want that shirt.
That
so
vibe.
bad.
That's kind of what my hair looked like. Not as dreaded up, but
I didn't realize Rudy was in here.
Oh yeah.
And a fucking wig.
Oh yeah, squeezing the juice.
I didn't know Rudy was
like a whistle.
Woohoo!
Dude, his mom owns one of the most famous comedy clubs in the world.
No squeezing the juice. No squeezing the juice.
Pauly Shore?
Yeah, his mom owns the Comedy Store. So
dude, I feel like Pauly Shore's been the most spoiled kid in history, dude, and he just like got a lucky fucking break. I mean, he was funny in like Biodome and shit like that, but
fuck yeah, dude.
And Encino Man, of course. But I saw a recent movie with him, like maybe like 3 or 4 years ago. Oh, and I was like, this is fucking terrible. Like, I didn't even finish it.
He's
I was like,
one step below Andy Dick, where it's like he didn't go full crazy. Like, and no, I've never heard anyone say that he was like a bad person or anything like that. Like, but he just shit his whole career away. Like, just all the drugs.
I mean, in that movie, he looked rough. He was like, so the premise of the movie was this couple just bought a house, but it had like a guest house in the back. And Pauly Shore lived in the guest house like pretty much rent free because his friend owned the house originally. So when this new couple moved in and bought the house, they found out through the like lease
in the
whatever they signed,
the contract
they signed that he doesn't have to move out. So they have this like guy who's basically a squatter living on a property, and Pauly Shore was
I can tell you how the movie ends. All the movies end. I can already tell you how the movie ends. He ends up falling in love and moving out like willingly, but then they want him back or something like that.
I didn't even get to the end, so I couldn't
shit like that. But I'm just saying all those kind of rom-coms, like they're all like that, dude.
Yeah, I couldn't quit. I quit the movie, and I don't quit a lot of movies, even a lot of the bad ones. Like last night, I watched Sharkosaurus versus fucking something crocodile, mega crocodile or some shit. And I was the thing was the acting was so terrible and the like CGI was so bad, but I couldn't stop laughing, dude. I was like,
those ones are cool, but when they're just like bad, it's
like multiple scenes of you don't know what's happening. Like all of a sudden the alligator's like on the side of a cliff in a canyon and it eats like a hiker, and then all of a sudden it shows up in a city and it's like walking through the streets and you're like, how the fuck did this happen?
How did we get here?
Like, yeah,
is this the same
like there's like a cut scene in between where they're like in the Jaleel White was like one of the lead.
Urkel?
Yeah, it was one of the lead fucking guys. And then they're in this helicopter like talking, and then all of a sudden they cut back to the alligator, and he's in a city all of a sudden, and you're just like, what the fuck is going on? Where did he come from?
It'd be cool if the alligator talked.
Then the shark's just coming out random times, like eating shit out of the sky, like jets like fly over the ocean, and then you just
did I do that?
Did I do that?
I wanted him to say the line so bad too, and that's part of the reason I stuck around was because I wanted to hear it one time.
Okay,
like,
so the
even if
flip
it
side
wasn't
of
in the
that-
voice, just like, did I do that?
The flip
I would've
side
been
of
like,
that,
"Fuck
we've
yeah,
been watching. There's
Worth
a Little John home improvement show. The guy's actually decent at interior design.
What?
But every episode they fucking shoehorn in turn down for what? Or like they'll be like, hey, I like what you did with the windows over there and the walls over there. And then they'll like they'll break the third wall like, and you're like, ew, stop, dude. Get it? Or they'll
wink at the wink at the camera.
Everyone in the show so far, it's all been in Atlanta, and all the fucking customers are white, and they're like have these mega mansions, and they're like, oh, what budget you? And they're like $100,000, and you're like, what? And then but they're so affluent and white that I know they don't know who he is.
Yeah.
So then they have them like say shit that isn't native to them. So then she's like, there's this one old white lady, and she was like, oh man, this space is so lit now. And I was like, it felt so bad, but it's entertaining for that same purpose as you're like, oh, I hate it. Remember the band Lit?
Yeah,
I do remember.
Let's go.
Can we forget about the things I said when I was drunk? I didn't mean to call you that. I can't remember what we said or what you threw at me. Please tell me why. The car is in the front yard and I'm sleeping with my clothes on. I came in through the window last night and you're gone.
Okay, shot to that, because that was this ain't gonna seem fucking real, but that was totally impromptu. Clip it, Bink.
Sure.
Clip it. And I think we harmonized a little bit. Yeah. I could be fucking wrong as all hell, but we'll see.
Hey, good enough for me.
Throw some effects on my shit.
We can be all tuned up for karaoke, man.
Oh yeah. Ooh. Karaoke night, Thursday night, taps and apps.
Yeah, where Mark fucking steals my songs, you shithead.
Sorry. I don't do it on purpose.
For the record, I started an active smear campaign against this guy, which is really hard because you see, you guys can prove he's been smiling the whole time, and that's not bullshit. He's just naturally smiles the whole time. I saw this man clean a grill.
Wait, try look at that camera right there. Yeah. Try look at that camera right there.
I swear,
this guy never not smiles. He never not smiles.
I do have sad faces.
It's fucking Botox collagen.
I don't believe
That's how
it.
much this guy, he's never not smiled. So it's hard to start a smear campaign against this guy. But I told a lot of people that you punch puppies, so it helped.
Yeah, you got to start throwing the
I haven't
little
punched
blows
a
out
puppy
there.
in years. It's been years since I punched a puppy.
I went through a 12-step program.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop.
No, I love my dog, man.
I'm just kidding.
So my dog is like, she's about this tall. She's like 5 pounds. She's very, very tiny.
So you throw her.
So it's a punt situation, never a punch. A punt, not a punch.
Baxter.
I just insult her.
What is up with your hair today?
Just hurt her feelings a little bit.
Oh, you're just gonna go shit in the yard? You're just gonna shit in the yard, you fucking bitch.
She's like, I knew it.
What's up, Adam? How you doing, man? Good to see you. You remember Adam?
Yo, have some of these high chews, but don't take the green ones because they're mine. You guys can have the fucking the bitch ass.
I really didn't even like try these until like you and Kylie started bringing them in, and I was like, they're pretty damn good.
Green ones are best. Green apple.
Are they better than
anything-
Starburst though?
No.
Yeah.
Orange Starburst, gangster.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone always go for red and pink. I'm like, yeah, have those.
I'm a lemon kind of guy.
Really?
But I'm weird.
The ecosystem needs you because no one likes lemon.
I
So
love
you
lemon.
you're the bottom feeder.
I love lemon cake.
I feel like
I love lemon candy. Like, give me lemon everything.
lemon pastries are dope.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I told Mo, she's like, what kind of cake do you want? White or chocolate? I was like, lemon. And she's like, wrong. She's like, I should have known that. I don't know.
The only people that I can't agree with are carrot cake people.
Monica's a carrot cake person.
Why didn't I know that?
She's a carrot cake person.
She's fucking dude.
Yep.
Carrot cake is good and good for you.
Alien.
I like carrot
Alien.
cake, but
Alien.
you gotta have a good like cream cheese frosting on there. 'Cause you don't do the cream cheese frosting on there or the butter. Not even buttercream. You gotta do cream cheese. If you don't do that right, the cake goes to shit.
The beautiful thing about carrot cake is that you can have a delicious treat, and it's like your pH is the pH of a carrot is very high, so it's very
Good. So my
alkaline.
vaginal discharge will taste great. Get the fuck out of here with your fucking carrot cake.
No,
I like carrots.
Pay
I like
attention
carrots.
to your
I
pH.
love-
Think
I
about
love
it. Think about
carrot.
it. Like all the plants you grow, all the weed you grow, all the weed you smoke.
It's
like,
a
if
top
you-
three
I'm
raw
not saying
vegetable for me.
anybody here smokes weed. No, none of us have ever smoked.
It's
weed.
never in my life, though.
We all have,
Your Honor.
at one point in time. I actually haven't in a while. 'Cause
I
don't know. I get
don't
too
like
paranoid
smoking.
and shit. Yeah, I get too paranoid.
I
and
have
shit.
bitch
and I used to
lung.
be like hard. Like I used to like I was a stoner. You saw my hair. you saw my fucking hair in that picture.
You saw my puka shells?
I literally, yeah. It was like and everybody in the
Comes
house
with the
smoked too,
territory.
and so it was just like, dude.
You saw I look like a member of Pepper.
But yeah,
You seen it?
nowadays I'm just like, well, the edibles too, and I prefer the edibles, but because the smoke kind of fucks up my lungs and shit
dude.
like that.
I'll cough so hard I taste
Yeah.
blood.
Yeah, and
I'm
I don't like
that's-
that.
I don't like that.
Because you scratch up your throat. I think that's mostly what that's from is when you
And I gotta rest
cough
my
that hard.
instrument.
So I prefer the edibles, but the edibles I feel like they lie to you sometimes too. Like sometimes it's like
Get
10 milligrams, and you're like,
high.
that was not fucking 10 milligrams.
And
You're
you
like,
feel
get
like
the
a drug
fuck out of here.
rhino.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm in fucking outer space right now. How the fuck is this only 10 milligrams?
So that's the thing that trips me off is that when we you'll watch like Joey Diaz and he's like fucking 5,000 milligrams, you fucking animals, and you're like, what the fuck is he doing?
I've done 1,000 milligram. I used to do 1,000. Like that was a weekend for me. Like I mean, just
No,
Saturday.
this guy pops gummies that are like 1,000 milligrams each. And he's just fucking like
Joey
I
Diaz
used
is
to
a
do
fucking
so.
he's an monster.
A gram is 1,000 milligrams, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'd take a gram of hash and I'd put it in about that much of a shot glass of coconut oil,
Mm-hmm.
and then just heat up the coconut oil until it dissolved, and then down that in the morning on a Saturday, and that was my Saturday when I used to live out here in Hawaii before, back in the day.
Sounds like a fun time.
You're a psycho. Oh no, I've had it baked into
Days
shit.
to
and
be
it's fucking
remembered.
great, but yeah, gee. Dude, that's like a stem shot, right?
Yeah.
That's right in the main vein,
Yeah.
dude. Just you didn't even bother with baking something delicious. You're just like, give me the butter.
Just
Goosh.
who does shots of hash oil, bro?
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. You just fucking straight to the dome, dude.
Your central nervous system will thank you later.
Man, I was doing dabs for a minute, like, you know, and the dabs, I think, what really were fucking me up. I was like, no. Like, I did it, like, with a buddy of mine who was really into it at the time, and then I was just like, bro, I can't, like, this shit's fucking me up. Like, just give me the regular flour, you know what I mean? And I'm good, you know? Like, but this
That's
shit was
the
like,
day that you turned old.
take it to the
You're
next
like,
level. I know.
"Can
That
just
was
have
the day.
regular
And then
weed,
it
please?"
really did go downhill from there because, like, I don't know. I was, like, getting way too baked. And then I was just like, it didn't feel fun anymore. You know what I mean? And this kind of sucks because I really did enjoy it at one point in time.
So back home,
yeah.
they used
Supposed to be fun.
When
Yeah, you know.
when you tell people you don't smoke in California, it is everyone's main job to get you fucking blood.
Yeah,
They're like,
yeah.
it's their own badge of honor that they're like, oh, now we have to smoke. I got fucking sucked into a cypher one time where they were rolling Beela's. I don't know if you ever heard. So Be Legit is a rapper in the band. Well, not anymore. Rest in peace. But they rolled 2 blunts end to end. And so there was like 7 of us, and they put 3 or 4 of them in rotation.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I literally wanted to cry and tap out. I was just like, I can't. Like, don't be a bitch, bro.
Yeah.
Stay with the team. Stay with
Oh
the
man,
team.
after Pineapple Express, the fucking cross joints that
cross
were always
joints.
coming
Yeah,
out,
that
dude.
was- I was
Everybody's
just
doing the
thinking of the
cross
cross
fucking
joint.
joints.
Yep.
That movie is, I would say, a 7 out of 10 if you're sober. Fucking 12 out of 10 if you're high.
Yeah.
though.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
movie is
100%.
so different.
100%.
It is the funniest thing. I think I want to watch Tropic Thunder high too.
That's the only way I've seen Tropic Thunder.
You probably got the best out of it. Yeah.
Tropic Thunder goes like there's a layer underneath Tropic layer that people don't realize, and like I think like the first time you go into it and you watch it and you're just like
that's a bad
this
movie.
is goofy, this is
Yeah.
fucking weird, but then when you realize what it's actually about, then you're like, oh, like it kind of comes. There's a lot of movies like that. Like
There are a
Napoleon
lot of
Dynamite was
movies
kind of like that for me.
Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah,
definitely.
that was like one of those movies where I saw it the first time and I'm like, what the fuck is this? And then I went back and I watched it. It's
Zootopia.
literally one of my
Zootopia.
Zootopia is a good
Zootopia's
one.
dope. I like
Yeah,
Zootopia.
Metaphor.
absolutely.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So Starship Troopers is one of them
Troopers.
too.
My friend was in Starship Troopers.
For real?
Shout out Eric Lamb.
Hey,
What's up, homie?
What? Wait, like
Dude,
what?
we gotta have him on the show. Was he
Yeah.
an
He
extra?
lives out here, yeah.
Or was he-
I'll hit him up if you guys want him on the show.
For
I'll-
real?
I'll tell him, yeah. He
Do,
lives
That
you
name
know,
sounds
do you know any
familiar.
Blur, by the way?
Do I know anybody from Blur?
No, the song.
The
Oh,
what was
yeah,
it called?
I mean,
song number 5. I got my head shaped by a jumbo jet. It wasn't easy, but nothing is. Oh, woohoo! When I feel heavy metal, woohoo! And I think that I'm evil, woohoo! When I'm blowing up easy all the time, and I'm never sure I need you. Please meet you. Fucking hell yeah! Oh yeah! Sir, you've earned yourself a strawberry.
Love it.
High Chief.
Love it.
I got a
Love
strawberry.
it.
Hell
Love
yeah.
it.
You've upgraded to strawberry.
Upgraded to strawberry. Cheers.
Shout out to the Gorillas, aka that dude from Blur.
Oh, that's him. That's right.
That
Yeah.
is that same
Yeah.
dude from Blur. Yep.
The fucking only guy. I was 10 years into Gorillas when I found out there wasn't a black guy. I didn't know that was De La Soul.
Oh,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
what
Del the Funky Homo
fuck?
Sapien.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was,
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? Boom, 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 boom. Feel good. Dude, do you remember when that was on was it, I think it was on Rock Band, and that part, it's like sha 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 pop pop. And you're like,
Yeah.
that's what it fucking says.
It's not a karaoke song. It really
No.
isn't. Like none of the Gorilla songs are really karaoke songs.
I'm gonna sing
I-
a Gorilla song at karaoke tonight.
Oh, you gonna do it? I
I'm
want
gonna do it.
You
I'm
gonna bring the guitar too, or what?
I think this is it. I'm gonna break the fourth. Well, cheers.
You need another beer? I
Oh
got more?
yeah.
Yeah.
Hell
I'll give you
yeah,
another
brother.
beer. Let me know when you're out.
Hell yeah,
Like,
brother.
we can give you another one.
Ma.
Yeah, it hit me.
Bro, we need a fucking musician. This is why the fucking all those Tonight shows have the musician, so they can just fucking shoot it over to him. Hey, hit me with the good, bro. How lucky is Jimmy Fallon? He has the Roots as his fucking
Right?
You just point a finger and get black.
You know,
Oh, it's so much fun when he like actually goes into the whole thing with him and stuff.
Yeah.
And then the one time Jack Black came on with a fucking little like
kazoo thing or
the saxophone toy
Yeah.
that one time, and then they were just all jamming out with him, and I was like,
You know,
Fucking digging this shit.
Questlove started in Missoula. This is kind of random.
What's Missoula?
Missoula, like the town in Montana.
Yeah. Okay.
Questlove. Is
I was like,
from
you're
Missoula.
talking about the town, not the.
I don't know.
Bands,
I don't
right?
know
Like,
Questlove personally, but I know like.
Are you Eskimo Brothers with Questlove?
7 people that. I'm probably Eskimo Brothers with Questlove.
Yeah.
There's a high.
There's a non-0% chance, and that's all I need.
There's a pretty high chance I'm
Let me smell
probably
your dick,
Eskimo.
dude.
Oh yeah, here I got this great. Yeah, Chase brought in the turtle chips.
Now that you mention it, I think about it.
Honestly,
I love Questlove though.
I thought Missoula
Well, I love
was.
Questlove too.
I thought it was gonna be a setup to a joke, like
Yeah.
Missoula, these nuts across your faces. I was like, what the fuck is Missoula? I thought I was falling for it.
It was gonna be the.
That's a Liz Harshaw classic.
Yeah, that was coming. It was the.
Yeah,
that was coming.
Did you see my eyes squint? I get the pocho eyes with the skeptical, like,
Yeah.
I don't know Missoula.
You got
Chase got
to
the
the
turtle
zoo.
chips, bro. And if you haven't tried these out, these are the
Chris
shit
says the
nuggies.
chocolate ones are the bees.
This you mix these in with popcorn for movies. Fucking bomb.
I like how you go like for movies, like that's the
or
only
whatever. I mean anything. Yeah.
You and I both know we'll just eat the fucking popcorn.
so I don't just randomly eat popcorn. I only eat popcorn in movies because it's not good.
I've lost teeth.
It
to
fucks.
popcorn,
Yeah, it fucks up my teeth.
Yeah,
and I shit like a motherfucker when I eat popcorn.
I thought it was the only one,
no,
dude.
No, like it doesn't agree
It's
with
like
my
I
digestive
swallowed
system at all.
shrapnel and I become the grenade.
Yeah.
Good lord, and my farts
Okay.
are rank.
Yeah, like in theaters, I don't go above a medium, bro, because if I do, it's gonna be a
the
fucking
large
nightmare.
is like 30 cents cheaper.
No,
or
fuck
something,
that.
or, you know, whatever.
I know, but I don't need it. I don't need it.
There's a lot of things we don't need, Chris.
I got a small last time, and I was very proud that I did because that was actually perfect.
Dude,
You know who's talking right now? The guy that had lilac on his Facebook
Well,
page.
you got a kid, and
Yeah.
you know, like you know,
yeah, he's gonna suffer through.
So upgrading to the large makes sense because if there's the three of you, your wife, and your kid eating popcorn, you need that little extra.
You wanna
because
know
me and my wife can down a medium.
You want to know the full Monty? They eat like 3 kernels, and then I'll polish out the rest of the life.
I mean, I'm definitely the majority eater.
Yeah.
Like before the movie even starts, I'll get through fucking half the
That's
popcorn.
what I'm saying. And I used to think it was super gluttonous that like out here is the first time I saw people would get the large popcorn and ask for the box and pour that shit in and then be like, give me the refill.
Yeah.
Before they even go in. And I'm
Yep.
like, I'm at that phase where I'm like, that's just actually smart. That's smart business. You really get, you really get
You
your
get your
girlfriend.
money's worth.
Yes.
Yeah,
And then I'm
exactly.
like,
No, I mean,
but I don't need that.
If you get the full refill, it makes sense. But that's why I'm like, I'm not gonna get the fucking refill. I don't need the refill.
You got more willpower than I do, bro.
Well, the theaters are coming out with like better like food overall.
They got Loco Moco at the new one.
Dude, we had their Oreo. We had the Oreo ice
No
cream
way.
sundae last time we went there, and it was fucking bomb, dude. It was so good. We never get ice cream.
Their
but we got
cocktails
that
are shit, though.
This is
just so you know.
insane.
I just get beer.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, I don't fuck with the cocktails.
Yeah, you can't really fuck.
They
that up.
sell beer at the movie theater?
Yeah, dude. They
What?
They have like upgraded menus now, man. There's like pizzas. There's chicken strips with fucking fries.
insane.
There's burgers. There's full on burgers and chicken sandwiches. They got the whole 9 now, dude. It's fucking dope.
Mark,
But
I'm not talking shit, but I'm a little bit talking shit.
so you didn't
sound
see the
like-
Barbie movie this
No,
week?
but you
I'm
sound
assuming.
like you came out of like
I
the,
haven't been in a movie
it's like
theater
Back
in
to
a-
the Future. You know what I mean? Like, wait a minute, who won the 1984 World Series? What the fuck? Wait, bathrooms aren't segregated no more.
Definitely haven't been in a theater in a while. What the fuck?
They got the reclining leather seats now, dude. They have the trick. You don't know this? Are you for real? Like, are you for real?
Someone buy this man a movie ticket.
Dude, I'm telling you, yeah. If
Get
we
this
can
guy
go
to see Barbarella.
if you want to go see Oppenheimer before we
They-
get out of
they
here, let
went
me
the
know.
fuck
I'll
out,
take
huh?
you. I'll take you because
Oppenheimer on Shrews.
Yes.
So I love anything like World War II
Fuck
related. Like I love
Fuck yeah.
like historical war shit. So like Oppenheimer is on my list.
And I
for
like
fucking
shrooms,
sure.
but I also like.
Dude.
But
the
on
guy-
shrooms,
Who's the
Don't-
guy?
don't
Peaky
get me
Blinders
started.
dude, aka Scarecrow. If the real ones
I
know,
could talk about mushrooms all night.
fucking hood. Wait, when do you leave? If you didn't know, folks, Mark's going on tour very soon.
I'm leaving on the 31st.
wait, are you on an official tour when you leave?
It is an official tour.
Okay, go to
Go to the
themarkrophones.com.
The Markrophones,
Mark-
MarkRophones.com. Check out my website.
It's listed right there
It's
at the
a
bottom of your
charity
screen.
water
fundraiser tour bringing clean water to third world countries. There's a lot of people out there.
Look at them smile, guys.
Don't have access to clean water.
Yeah,
is this for real, or are you fucking with me right now?
I'm not joking. No, I've raised over $1,000 already.
That's awesome,
to bring
man.
clean water to third world
You know,
countries.
some people would say that as a joke, so I just wanted to make sure that you're being serious about that.
I'm totally serious.
Okay.
This is actually like a thing.
No,
that
that's
we're
super
doing.
cool. No, it's super cool though. It's super cool. Though.
Yeah, people, you know, like there's over almost 1 billion people in the world who don't have access to clean water.
drinking water.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
And you know, like every step that we take makes a difference, and so far we've raised over $1,000, and hopefully by the end of this tour we'll have raised a lot more than that.
Hell yeah! Dope, dude. We definitely go check out his website, guys. Go support him wherever you can see him. We've seen him perform live. This guy puts on an awesome show. He's great, and yeah, I'm just telling you, like, he's talented, dude. So this guy started working in our kitchen, and I had no idea what I was getting into with this dude, but I'm glad I did. I'll just put it that way, because when he was like, our musician bailed one night, and we were like, bro, you want to just jam? You want to play tonight? And he was like, yep.
As a matter of fact.
Yeah, and then
and he was smiling the whole time like he is now. God damn it! If that isn't the
we got him set up, you know, we got him
sketchy-
set up.
That's that's your toxic trait, dude. That's
Smiling is a toxic trait.
It scares the shit out of me. It scares. I'm like, wait,
I'm sorry.
Why are you so naturally happy all the time?
On that note, can you play Psycho Killer?
I actually don't know Psycho Killer, but I do know This Must Be the Place.
What's that one? Who's that?
I don't know. He's gonna play it right now.
Psycho Killer is the Talking Heads. This Must Be the Place is also the Talking Heads.
Okay.
But I gotta figure it out. So give me a second.
I'll give you a sec. No worries. No rush. No pressure.
Have all the sex you want.
That's one of my favorite songs, by the way. Psycho Killer. Mark, I got a present for you. So all of our guests who come on the show now are gonna get a Tamagotchi. It's a Star Wars. Yeah, it's a Star Wars Tamagotchi that you can put on your keychain, and you can take that anywhere you want, and you can abuse it as much as you want.
R2D2.
Clip that.
When it poops on the floor, you got to spank it.
This is going on my keychain. I'm gonna need this on tour. I'm gonna be like,
yeah. So when you're on tour, it'll give you something to do. You know, when you're chilling, and
I'm gonna be at the Death Star, and they're gonna be like, Mark, you turned off your navigational systems. What's going on? And I'll be like, everything's cool, man.
So I think it's a fun idea, but we can give our guests the R2D2 Star Wars Tamagotchi, and you can throw it on your keychain. Yeah. Cheers to your Tamagotchi, bro.
Yeah, thank you.
Enjoy that.
Cheers, cheaters.
Cheers.
Bro,
I actually got two because I was gonna give away one, and then I was gonna give one to Chase's kid, but of course, Chase's kid already has one because this motherfucker's a big child and he buys his kid everything kid related. So,
yeah, man. I like how he's like, this motherfucker's a big child.
I just bought my kid a bounce house, man.
Ignore the background.
Hey, take your shot, you fucking cheater.
All right.
These aren't the droids you're looking for.
These aren't the drugs you're looking for?
And they are the drugs I'm looking for.
But I think we should make that tradition. Every guest that comes on the show gets a Tamagotchi.
I thought we were going to make every guest polish off a fucking bottle of Crown.
And maybe we'll do giveaways for the audience too if if you subscribe to if you're subscribed or you follow the channel, you can be entered to win a Tamagotchi plus some of our merch that we have.
If you don't start saying Tamagotchi, you're gonna get
Tamagotchi. I was always called it a Tamagotchi, and I grew up in Hawaii, bro.
And you were wrong.
I heard the Japanese kids call it Tamagotchis. So
no, you did not.
I did, bro. I think the way you're saying it is wrong, actually. For the record, if anybody in chat wants to say who's got it right or who's got it wrong.
Tamagotchi sounds...
Tamagotchi.
Oh. This is a great point of debate, actually.
Yeah.
Sriracha or is it sriracha?
Oh, I say sriracha, but
sriracha.
I could be wrong on that. I'm okay. I'm okay being wrong on that.
I've always heard it as sriracha. So,
what about karaoke?
Or how do you say it? What's
tomato, right?
Yeah. What was the other way? How did you?
Sriracha.
Oh, that sounds cool.
That's
that
how
sounds
they
like
say
tea.
it in Thailand.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, but isn't this shit
It's made in California.
Yeah. Do you know how they say strawberry in Thailand?
Fuck off.
Strawberry. Basically,
you're going off Thailand translations right now. Someone tells me you want to go back to Thailand.
I've never been to Thailand.
You never been?
No.
You know how they say hand job in Thailand? $5.
That's pretty cheap.
5 baht.
5 baht.
Yeah.
5 baht.
Fire butt.
Fire butt.
I know bot's the currency, right?
5 baht. Yeah.
5 baht.
Yeah.
Bro, if you're...
Oh, don't they do the earwax thing? Like where they
the ear candle?
Yeah, the ear candle shit.
I've been
That's
wanting
a Thailand
to do
thing,
that.
right?
That's a human decency thing. I've wanted to try that thing.
Oh man, I see those videos of people getting the earwax removed, and it's like
that
it's
shit.
like pimple popping or
I'm
some
into
shit
it.
like that.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
I'm
so
like-
gross, but so fast.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm into it.
Like as a musician, I feel like it's a personal obligation.
definitely-
Like at this point in my life, I gotta get some ear candle shit going
What?
on. Like,
Are you functified in there? Like, do you like? Are your Q-tips? What color are they? Like, or you're saying
You don't use Q-tips,
Q-tips
dude. You're
are
not
not
supposed to
good
put them
for
in
you.
your
Actually,
ears.
I use the fucking guys. Wait, just hold on. I don't
Doing
use
it all
Q-tips.
already.
I use ear scratchies, dude. They're this thing
Ear
that
scratchies.
They're oh my god. They're made of like a silicone plastic. One side is like a scoop, and the other side is like imagine the shape of a Q-tip, but it's like ribbed, flexible.
I think I've seen those.
Oh, dude. They're
ribbed
okay,
for
you remember the
her
first time
pleasure.
anybody hit you with one of the head ticklers? What are those?
Yeah, yeah. I have
It's
one.
like
I
that
have
for
one.
your
I have
ear.
one, yeah.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna give you some. I'm evangelistic about them.
Okay, no,
They're
that's
so-
cool. I've seen the ones that they're like the scoopers. They look like
One,
little pooper
that's
scoopers.
the cool thing is one side is
stick 'em in there.
scooper, the other side is. The other side's a,
Have you
the
seen
other
that?
side's a
Have you
dolphin.
seen the commercial where there's the water one, but it's like that Indian guy who's like half naked and he's like all ripped and shit, and he's like puts that.
Was
shit
there a
in his
900
ear.
number after?
Hold on. I gotta pull this
No, but
shit
I've
up.
seen the fucking what's the kettle or the neti pot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Neti
that's
pot.
for your nose, right?
Yeah.
Which Mo has a neti pot, but
ENT people, ear, nose, and throat. Your health in your ear, nose, and throat area.
Oh, some of these
Alright,
pictures are
extremely
fucking gross.
important.
Bro, you ever see where they pull out like whole organisms out of somebody's ear, like a spider?
Yeah, like shit.
Oh, that's just crazy.
That
shit will go
scares
and
me.
live in there.
Oh, I don't know. If I
do
wanna
it.
watch
Dude, he has a fucking
Wait, is there-
he has a blast shield on it.
Gotta banish
that one's
that
a pull.
shit.
Yeah, do that one. Bro, you imagine you just hook up your Super Soaker 3000.
Like, surprise, motherfucker.
I think I had that clip.
Sound. I didn't even
Dude, tell me
get
something
shit. You
that
a little
kinda-
bit. You suck at Super Soaker, dude. Never mind. Ew.
Well, this is better than keeping it in there.
I like how they just have the lazy river. Ew,
See,
what the fuck?
I need to get that.
That
done. I
pull-away
need to
shot
get
was
that done.
grosser.
Yeah,
it looks like
yeah,
a
it was
men's
way-
urinal.
Oh, what is that?
That is a whole.
What
ass
is
thing.
that?
This guy's like, here's a bug in your ear.
What is that?
It's a bug, I think he said.
Ah!
Whoa.
It's like larvae. Is that a cricket? Okay. We're gonna.
I thought that was
Okay, time to get away from that. Like, we're gonna lose viewers and shit, but yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna clip that, and then
I'm pretty sure we're gaining viewers. This is
yeah, I don't know. There's like
Who
a
wouldn't want
anyway.
to sign up for that? Oh, go back up. That's the fucking thing. The ear tickler. Look right
This
up.
one?
No, at the top. That look with the finger in the. That's the tickler.
This one?
Yep.
Are you properly cleaning your ears?
Look.
With increased use of earbuds and other hearing devices placed in our ears, there's an increasing
The headset from
problem.
1994.
Okay, so I did have a really bad earwax ball. One night I left my Bluetooth like headphones on or earphones on, And then I woke up in the morning and I'm like, what the fuck is my ear? And I'm like, that's a big fucking ball of wax. So I literally, I have those flossers that like go in between your teeth. They have like the prongs,
the sharp
and then they have the sharp end.
Yeah.
So I use the sharp end, and I made sure not to like jam it in there. You know, I just kind of like lightly, and then I scooped that sucker out, and it was like a pea-sized fucking ball of wax. And I was like, holy shit. No, not to fall asleep with those in my ears anymore.
Dude, but, even over an hour with them in my ears, and it just feels so funky.
Yeah, yeah. Well, and if you're sweating, because it's summertime, right? So I was probably sweating and shit, too. It didn't help.
And itchiness.
It was gross.
Earwax is shoved further into the ear by
Yeah,
hearing
just show the
devices,
thing.
requiring
Show the
more
dolphin.
attention paid to cleaning our ears regularly. And to get ice cream from a carton using the rounded and
Wait, what?
It's lemon.
If you're gonna get ice cream from a carton, you're not gonna use a Q-tip.
I didn't even like realize
Birdie
that was
Bots
the angle
every
this was going.
flavor ice cream.
That's the brand, I guess.
This is it?
You may want to use an earwax management tool such as the Clinier ear
That
cleaner,
sounds
which
so-
can help control natural wax migration and the effects caused by devices.
So I actually kind of was using the right thing because it kind of looks like
migration.
that minus a scoop bowl.
Yeah, there's no scoop. You used a fucking pickaxe instead of a shovel.
No, but I know I could feel it, and then I would like kind of like try to like flick it out. You know what I mean? I wouldn't go all the way in, but I would like kind of like, oh, I can feel it,
But
and then
fellas,
I would kind of try to, you know.
Here's what
because I like my eardrums. I'm not trying to stab my eardrums.
So the scooper.
Oh yeah,
dope.
man.
Makes sense.
Eardrum is essential.
Yeah.
But the fucking dolphin side, ribbed for your pleasure. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, dude.
With the ability to remove.
Look at that guy.
What is the point of
He
this?
fucks.
What is the point of this?
He fucks. He's showing her the family.
He's like,
that
yeah,
they're
I
about
clean
to
my
have.
ears.
Sexually active in his lifetime.
It's improved my sex life substantially
Bro,
since
he's
I've
like-
been using these ear scoopers.
He's like, not only do I use it on my ears, I use it on my urethra.
This keeps me clean and healthy.
Clip that.
That's the best part.
Oh shit! Oh my god! What kind of weird casting?
I swear I've seen him on like some cheap Hallmark movie or something like that.
What a rating is this podcast?
That rating.
To the earwax from the entrance area to the
What is going on? Even the hell is this thing like Viagra, bro? Now you're selling me, dude. Because all these dudes seem to be getting laid every time they use this fucking thing.
Bro, he fucks that. You think that's a swing? That's
That guy fucks.
That's a Chinese sex swing.
No
They're
idea how
swingers.
sexy
Oh.
having a clear ear canal actually is.
Take out those dentures.
I mean,
Hey,
yeah.
you know what's gross? I get ear hair now, bro.
Oh, I know. I have the.
fucking-
I have those microblade things.
No,
that
but
I
like
just
on my ear lobe. She like when we're
Yeah.
like laying down watching TV. She's like, "Hey, you got ear hair? I get the tweezers. Hit me up." It's like the new unibrow.
healthier, better hearing ears.
What is going on?
Babe, dude, I'm telling you.
You know, obligatory black couple
Here's
in
the
the
scoop.
advertisement. Okay, let's go.
Here's the scoop.
Visiting
What it is.
www.clinier.com. The key is to take the time to clean your ears regularly, which will result in better hearing and comfort.
God,
For
this
her
advertisement needs to be like 30 seconds, not like a minute and a half. Like, and I still don't know how to use the damn thing. They talked about Q-tips here. They didn't even. Yeah, you don't even know what it is by the end. You're just like.
But don't you want it though?
No.
What? I
okay,
If I were 65 years
I only
old,
want it
I
because
would
it. I only want it
That guy's
because
too
he-
attractive. He's
yeah.
not a real doctor.
I only want it because of your testimonial about it. If I watched that, I'd be like, "What the fuck did I just watch?"
Says the Clinier ear cleaner.
Okay,
A
great.
cleaner,
But why are you showing me couples like making out? Like, what does this have to do with cleaning my ears? Now I think it's a cheap Chinese product that's just trying to fucking sell you on shit.
Okay,
That's what it is.
Okay, just because of this.
Look at this video
and
score.
since you're
Look at
on-
this engagement rate. It's fucking terrible.
Since you're on YouTube, type in The Onion who's fucking.
No, hold
No,
on.
just-
I gotta
just-
take it off this
Onion.
screen for a
Just-
second.
The Onion is the net, you know, the network, but they did. Bro, it's the best. Where's the old go to the old couple right there, Isaac and Doris.
Can I play this?
Yes, you can. It's not actually sexual. It's the Onion. It's a parody network.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know the Onion.
Put in Isaac and Doris. You'll just. I promise, it's worth your time.
I want some music to go along with this, Mark. If you can, find something to.
All right. Some accompaniment
to work it in. Yeah.
To work it in. All of that. What just happened?
Yeah, it said nope. This
yeah. I understand. Yeah.
Don't get us banned, motherfucker. I'm just saying.
That's it.
Okay.
That's why. Old people are sensitive.
Doris in July of 1959.
He was just getting out of the service, and he was a very handsome man. But I was just 19. I was.
Dude, that lady's head doesn't even look like it's connected to her body. It's
Alien.
fucking weird.
Alien.
It hasn't been connected since she was 19.
She got her backbone
This looks
out.
like it's like CGI'd in the fucking body here or something, man. I don't know.
Why is she wearing raisins as a necklace?
Yeah, Mark's got this.
I asked her to the movies, North by Northwest, I seem to recall, but she said no. I was persistent, though, and 55 years later, we're still fucking. When you've been boning the same special woman for as long as I have, you learn how to really turn her inside out with your rock-hard cock.
Since we've met, we've fucked thousands of times.
Okay, I'm just letting you guys know this is an 18 and over show. If you want to, watch, if not, you may not want to continue. But this is funny to me.
But even today, there's nobody I'd rather have deep dicking me at night and fucking me again in the morning.
People ask how we've lasted so long, and I say it's all about accepting change. When Doris was younger, she liked to be thrown around like a rag doll. But these days, she doesn't care what I do as long as I give her pussy the drilling it needs.
On the other hand, he's still the same old Isaac. He loved coming on my tits 55 years ago, and he still does today.
Well, heck, if it ain't broke.
The amazing thing is that we've been fucking each other senseless for so long that our kids are all growing up and they're fucking people too. Jane is fucking John, Ashley's fucking Kim, Ross is fucking Lucille.
They're all fucking very, very hard. My parents actually started fucking each other in 1927. And
Okay, I gotta remember to put the age thing on YouTube, just being like, this is definitely not for kids.
I remember I stumbled across this. There's multiple episodes because it reads like
It's great, though.
What do you call it? Like a advertisement to a dating site.
Yeah.
Oh man, they have some. They have some great ones.
They
I think there's like 3 or 4.
in every conceivable position until my father died in 1977. I like to think that he taught me a little something about blowing my load in the same hole night after night.
We want people to know how important it is to find someone to fuck. I mean, really fuck the living shit out of. If you can do that for 55 years, I guess you're doing something right.
Such an inspirational
That's
story.
someone's grandma, like real life. That's someone's
Yeah.
grandma.
Shout out to all the people I love out there.
Yeah.
Thank you for the accompaniment. Accompaniment.
Love is a beautiful thing. Don't forget, my friends.
Hey, sex is important in a relationship. It's everybody fucks.
Everyone fucks.
Not me. I've never been sexually active in my entire life.
Oh yeah, you're a virgin still?
No.
He's Eskimo fucking brothers with Questlove, dude. He's fucked half of Montana.
Oh fuck.
That's not actually a very hard.
Open skies and open thighs.
It's not a hard thing to do, as long as it's a hard thing to do.
Yeah.
My question is, have you ever had sex in a barn?
No.
No?
No.
My buddy's from Montana. He said, I'm from Montana, where men are men and sheep are scared.
I mean,
sheep aren't scared when they're ready.
Clip that.
No,
It's halfway between.
Keep that.
It's halfway between my nose and throat. I need an ENT. Now I got the crown drips.
you just mainline crown.
Yeah.
That was
Luckily,
fucking
it's so
magnificent. That was a joke of
bestiality proportions.
Epic proportions. I just crossed the level in the realm of joke, man.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to diss Montana, but honest question. What the fuck do you do in Montana when you're like
sheep? Did you not?
Dude,
besides sheep.
I mean, well, when you run out of sheep,
Yes.
there's mountains to climb.
Okay.
And those mountains have mountain goats.
Those mountains have goats. They've got bears. There's the beasts of the wilderness.
Are you into outdoor porn?
No.
Okay. Why? Why not?
Why not?
Yeah.
That's seriously though. Montana's like a normal place. Everything is cool. Everything is regular there.
Sounds like the aliens, bro. Sounds like there's nothing to see in Montana.
Yeah, you're not missing anything.
Definitely don't look into that missile silo.
It's very boring. You should probably go
You've
somewhere
heard,
else.
You've heard about Greenland, right? It's green.
It's not.
It's very green.
Ice, baby. Bang, 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 bada, bang, bang.
What's the saying? Iceland is green and Greenland is ice.
I didn't know you could play notes without strumming.
Oh yeah, hammer-ons.
Hammer-ons, man. This is how.
I thought that's what you need a suppository for. All my damn hammer-ons are filling.
Give us something like bloop, 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 bloop. You gotta put your beer down. I know you do. AC/DC? I try to learn that. So there's a debate whether that song is actually hammer-ons or actually strummed. There's always been the debate whether that song...
Has anyone watched the video?
Is just straight hammer-ons or just... Do you actually strum while you play it?
Oh, I thought you said shrooms.
No, strum. Do you actually pick? Do you actually pick the notes, or do you actually just hammer on the notes?
Axl Rose, depending on the venue.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on the venue. He's a douchebag depending on the venue.
I mean, when you're amplified to the point of 100 billion decibels...
Yeah. So I mean, you can pick it.
So I drove my wife crazy because I was trying to learn that riff for the longest time, and literally that's all I was doing for
to be
3
fair,
days straight.
that was so impressive. I was staring at your fingers like a horny lesbian. Just show me the magic.
So basically, the amount of gain that the venue has when you're playing at the venue is going to determine whether you pick it or strum it.
Right.
Because when you're playing as a musician, if you get too much feedback, you have to pick it. And it's not going to sound quite the same thing as if you're just playing it like
I don't know if they're hearing that right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. I gotta see if that's in the feedback. But.
Whenever you play, you're playing for the crowd, so it's like you just kind of do what
in the
what you
studio
can do.
though. How do you think they did it? Because you have optimal sound in the studio, right?
They definitely picked it. They didn't pick it. They were tapping it. Yeah.
The only riff I ever learned was the opening to Crazy Train. I bought a black acoustic guitar because I always wanted one, and only learned the bum bum, bum bum, bum bum. And that's all I wanted.
Wait, hold on.
Shout out to Lil Jon who remixed that one too.
Millions of people.
Wait. Is the crazy? That's how it goes.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
That's how it goes.
Bro, you think we could do that one?
Get out of go.
If we went karaoke, you think we'd do that one?
Mental mode. Yeah, I don't know. Probably.
The three of us? We fucking tackle that shit?
Let's do it.
We'll see.
Let's do it.
We'll
Let's
see.
do karaoke tonight. Are you guys? Are you
don't
down
know.
for karaoke tonight?
I don't know. I gotta figure out if it's worth being in trouble.
Let's.
I have a couple more of these shots. We'll figure it out.
Really nice. Ask really nice.
It's easier to ask for forgiveness and permission.
Yes, exactly.
And she's watching right now, so she'll know.
Please.
She's AI, dude. She's always watching.
That's women, man.
At work,
Fucking Matrix.
Valiant
They're on
Thor,
the next
such
level.
a fucking cool name, dude. Having lunch, drinking beer, and saving the world. Wait, are you having lunch? We're drinking beer, and we're all saving the world.
Where are you having
Or
lunch
are
right
you
now?
What fucking time is it?
Yeah, where are you?
You're 7 hours behind.
Wherever you are,
Who's behind
you're
us?
7 hours behind your chick. That's where she's at.
Los Alamos National Laboratory?
always-
Jesus Christ.
What? Dexter's Laboratory?
Yeah, are you in space right now? No. I'm just
Dee-dee.
kidding.
What are you eating for lunch, dude?
Yeah, what do you eat up there?
Los Alamos. That's what the fuck? Are you having lunch?
That's
Los Alamos is
California, right?
It sounds like California or Texas, wherever real Mexicans are at.
We're all 7 hours behind our chick, by the way. That's just a natural thing. Like just to clarify that, like women are
Time's
7
an
hours.
illusion, man.
Women are 7 hours ahead of us, wherever we are, anywhere in the universe. Just gotta accept that.
It's
fact.
from the future.
Yeah, they're from the future.
I
Gotta
don't-
believe in the future.
Can you guys hear the music at all?
I don't hear any music.
I do not.
Was that a
hear
cue
any
for him to start playing some?
Oh. That's weird. I lost my music feed.
Ooh, that's the only G-rated joke I know. What's Super Mario's favorite kind of pants? Denim, denim, denim.
Well, glad to have you, Valiant Thor. If you're watching on YouTube, so if you like what you're watching, hit that like button at least. We appreciate it. And if you want to subscribe, we do this every Thursday at 5:30 p.m. Hawaiian time. We're located in Hawaii,
we're at 7:15, so I don't know.
so we're at
having
dinner
lunch.
time. We're
Yeah.
at dinner time right now.
White wine sauce? You are fucking fancy.
God, man.
The fact that he used sauteed, sir, I'm assuming, sir, because Thor is a title, not only a person, because Jane Foster is Thor, so this could be a lady. You're too fancy. You're too fancy.
Two
You have
times a lady.
Whoever you are, you're
jumbo
fancy.
butterflied shrimp, lightly. Hey, can we get some of them turtle chips? This is the. This.
You want
this
the
is
corn
price.
ones or the churro ones?
Cornholio.
This is a 5-star meal.
Trivium. Standard. What?
Do you guys, if
theoretical physicist? Why are you so smart and listening to our dumbass?
Yo, we gotta. Yeah, I know for real.
Physics-
I feel like we gotta Zoom call this guy.
hey,
in at some
theoretical
point in
physics
time.
friend, where does theory end and physics begin?
The existential question of the day. And do aliens exist? I want to know.
Ooh, what kind
We
of
were
biological?
asking about it earlier. We're still wondering. Do aliens exist? Of course they do. Do we honestly, as humans, think that we're the highest form of consciousness? No, consciousness is a linear waveform. It's a wave function, just like everything quantum.
Dude, it's fucking.
Why, of course, we would be the
Radiology,
most
man.
intelligent form of intelligence.
That's weird. I don't know why I can't hear the music anymore. This is fucking weird. We just
you
like
need
fucked up the whole
You need
thing.
the ear dolphins, bro. You need the ear ticklers.
That's okay. We got a built-in musician over here. As long as you're hearing us, then you guys, as far as I'm seeing, you guys are hearing the music, but we can't hear it. I don't know why. Fucking weird. Okay.
Hopefully you're hearing the music.
I feel like that line of it being a low energy beta emitter. There's a masturbation joke in there somewhere. I'll workshop it.
Oh, there we go. Standard practice for theoretical physicists here at Los Alamos who work with titanium. Is that titanium? Tritanium is to set a day aside to get drinking. Get it to
Bro, make it your Thursdays, man. Drink with us.
What do you mean one day?
I honestly want to set
Why
up
would you
a
set
shot.
aside only one day?
Here.
You gotta set
I don't know
aside
about
at
you guys,
least
but I'm
once
taking
one
a
day.
shot to Valiant Thor.
Yeah, here you go.
Let Thursdays be your day, Thor.
Thanks for coming in.
To Thor.
Appreciate you.
Hey, dude.
If you can
Cheers.
drink a beer on your lunch break.
If
then,
not, let's do
join
it for
us.
you. You join us next Thursday. Smuggle one into your beaker.
Me.
Most underrated Muppet, dude.
Will sit beaker.
What was the guy? What was the other scientist's name?
Dr. Honeydew.
Beaker was the cuck, and then
Honeydew. Dr. Honeydew.
Girl, I'll be your honeydew.
And Beaker.
Oh, there we go. I got it now.
Agreed, Beaker.
Now we can hear it. Okay, got it.
Unfortunately,
What's
that's
going
an
on.
impression I can do.
Do I have an?
Yeah, let's hear it. Let's hear it. Come on.
Agreed, Beaker. Well said.
The shit that makes me laugh is that you've practiced that in a room full of no one. I know this to be true.
Oh, he was. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to hit that one.
I don't know if I practiced it on purpose.
I think sometimes that's how my brain works, right? Where it's just
You're like Jim Carrey, who just like goes in front of the mirror and is just like, "Does this work? I'm gonna find out."
I just do shit and people laugh, and then I'm like, okay, that's funny. And I do shit and people don't laugh, and I'm like, okay, that's not funny.
That was my whole high school.
That's the way, man.
That shit didn't work out. Hit him again tomorrow.
It worked out. You just, you know, like it works out on its own way, you know.
Okay.
Expectations, man. That's the weird thing is we have all these expectations that we think life is gonna things, and then we were like, oh, that's that thing, and then all of a sudden we're in a place that things happen at a time, and we're just doing things, and you know how things are, and that's how things go. So then you're doing things, and you're like, okay, I'm doing something, and then you do that thing, and then that thing's done, and you're like, oh wow. That thing is done.
It sounds
All right,
like theoretical
cool.
science.
I
Where
know,
you're
right?
Just like, wait a minute, did you say anything?
Yeah. Basically, yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Is that exactly that thing? Is like you're doing things and things get done, and you're like, that thing is done, and I'm like, all right, cool,
Whoa,
that
wait
was
a
the
minute.
thing. And
Wait a minute. We can ask Valiant Thor any question we like. Fuck.
Valiant Thor.
Is this like a genie thing where we have to like, we only get 3? So we have to like really, what's a physicist question that I want?
If you had to pick up the hammer of Thor, what would you do to pick it up?
I want to ask, why did you come up with the name Valiant Thor? I want to know where that came from and why you picked it.
I want to know if you cried during Lion King.
That's not even a question. We all cried during Lion King. I
Not
cried.
true.
Not
true. There's some sociopaths like the one that I'm
Bambi?
married to.
If you watch it enough times.
Bambi was low key kind of funny.
How many times have you watched Lion King? If you watch it enough times, you're gonna cry.
I don't know.
It's the circle
Let's
of life.
see which one Valiant Thor answers for. It's
It-
gotta
it
be the
rules
Lion
us
King
all.
one. It's got to be the Lion King one.
But he's currently eating jumbo butterfly
That's what I'm saying. So he's
lightly
clearly
sauteed in white wine
privileged.
sauce.
He's clearly like knows what
That-
not culture.
Jumbo
not
butterfly
privilege.
shrimp is not a privilege. It's a right. Everyone should have jumbo butterfly shrimp.
love
Every
scrimps.
person in the world should enjoy jumbo butterfly shrimp.
I would love to make you guys jumbo butterfly shrimp
yeah.
in white wine sauce.
Exactly what I'm saying. Every person
With some
should be eating
butter-
lobster
butter
every night
garlic
if they so
and-
please.
butter
There's
garlic
no
and a little
reason
bit of,
this world is a magnificent
real name,
species
Stranger
that we
in the
shouldn't
Pentagon.
have every person eating butterfly lobster if we want.
Butterfly, dude, lobster's so. No, on lobster. I don't
It's the
fuck with
name
them.
Stranger in the Pentagon.
I mean, like, really, like, just us sitting here.
Valiant Thor? Okay.
No, it's strange. Oh
Right.
my god.
How many
Now this is
kings
gonna get us
from-
on an FBI watch list. I'm really excited about that.
No, this is transcendental shit, man. This is next level shit. How many kings from the days of yore would be like watching this shit and be thinking about how they could be?
Valiant Thor's Venusian science secrets. On March 16th, a strange craft landed in a farmer's field in Alexandria, Virginia. Local police arrived on the scene with guns drawn, expecting the worst. They were surprised to find what appeared to be a dapper, unarmed man stepped out of the craft.
So this dude looks like this guy.
They were even more surprised when the men telepathically asked to speak with the president. Over the next few days, the president would meet with Eisenhower deep within the Pentagon. According to Valiant Thor, he was sent here by a galactic council to convince humanity to stay away from their use of nuclear weapons. Thor and his co-pilots, blah, 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 claim they hailed from Venus. These Venusians were humanoid in appearance and were photographed at a Gray Barker's UFO convention in Howard Menger's farm in 1958.
Classic.
Thor convinced President Eisenhower to create a council against the use of nuclear weapons. However, the committee was repeatedly blocked by members of the CIA and the DOD. Thor decided to switch gears and to enlist the help of Barker in making contracts with all humans in all spheres of life by building relationships with certain influential people and promoting those relationships. Thor was finally able to put a stop to wanton nuclear testing. So this is that guy. We're talking to him right now.
Congratulations,
I know.
Valiant
Like, so we're pulling aliens into our podcast right now. I'm just saying.
Okay, one time I shroomed and I almost had a conversation with deer. Is this like the same thing where we like put this out there and then they're like, "Hey, we found some humans that like are kind of cool to talk to. Let's put them on some real shit." Boom.
Yeah.
This is why.
I mean, I'm not trying to make light of it, but yeah, I mean that's kind of the way that it goes.
He said the story is nonfiction. You know what?
The nature of consciousness itself. You know.
I mean, we were talking about the
designed to
UFOs and
expand.
stuff earlier. We showed the testimony earlier in the podcast about the recent interviews in Congress, and basically people saying they've had contact with what they're called UAPs. Officially, is what they're called.
Talking about anti-gravity.
70 years ago, we were working on using highly pressurized mercury accelerated by nuclear energy to produce a plasma that creates a field of anti-gravity. So, does it bend space-time is my question.
Do boobs never jiggle? Is my
In
question.
space-time?
Does
No, in
space-time
anti-gravity.
bend?
Do they like just kind of
do
float
boobs
up?
never jiggle?
Do they just like float up? Like
So are you
nipples in the nostrils?
This is
you know what I
this
mean?
is some pretty deep philosophy.
So are you-
that we're
are you-
getting
How
into,
did you
my
get so
friends?
lucky to get Thor?
Does space
I
time
don't know.
bend? Do boobs never jiggle?
I don't know. Maybe he thinks we're part of the the Academy of the Stars. I don't
This
know.
is-
Wait, just stop. Can we name ourselves Chilluminati?
Chilluminati.
The Chilluminati.
Shouts out to Chilluminati.
Shots at
To the
Chilluminati.
Chilluminati.
He said he's drinking too, so we're all in it together. Cheers to you
That
guys.
doesn't scare me. That
He said he's drinking with his buddies, so cheers to all you guys watching out there.
Part of the
But-
Chilluminati.
How do we
Dakota rings?
How do we travel through space? Do we bend space time? Because the speed of light obviously makes mass infinite. So how do we travel through space without turning into a pile of shit? Is my question.
And what if you already start off like a pile of shit?
If you got the answers,
some
let me know.
responses to this in the form of the Markrophones.
Mm-hmm.
So when I am playing the bass and the drums and the guitar and singing all at once, it feels like I'm traveling through time. And I'm not trying to be.
What you're doing is you're
crazy
tapping
about this.
into it. You're tapping into a different wavelength that doesn't exist on a normal.
If I close my eyes, it feels like I'm moving.
Yeah, you feel like you're moving through a plane
Like that
of
scene
space.
in Willy Wonka, where they're going through the scary one.
Well, sort of. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like Johns Hopkins has shown that the human brain operates in at least 11 dimensions. So we know that what we're experiencing as a 4-dimensional reality is only a small portion of what we're actually experiencing, right? So reality itself is a collective experience. So when you're playing music and you're feeling like you're moving through reality, like I don't know exactly how to describe it. Like the sensation of motion. Like ever since I've grown up, I've spent a lot of time traveling, and mostly when I'm playing with my instruments, my eyes are closed.
Yeah. No, I've experienced that too.
Bro,
where
you're lucky I'm slow because I was gonna say wiener.
It's all the limbic system too, though. So it's like that like the.
Okay, hold on. We got some comments here from Thor's answering our questions.
Thor, you're fucking rad, dude.
Anything operating with anti-gravitic technology operates outside the concept of operates outside the human color spectrum. When an object defies gravity, it defies space-time.
So yes, nipples. You wouldn't be able to You wouldn't be able to tell.
Nipples define space.
You wouldn't be able to take a picture in time for it to see.
Photos or videos of objects defying space-time are normally blurred and are not clear to the color spectrum of your normal camera lens. Semi-correct. You will experience and have experienced every instance of so-called life. You, him, you, me, him. We are instances of the same life separated by what we call death. So does life end in death, or do we transcend to a different plane?
Also, are those my new pronouns? You, me.
Yes. We're not.
This,
if you
there.
want to be pronoun specific, we can
That
be.
which.
But I'm just saying it's not a necessity. But we
we love everyone.
Yeah, we love everyone.
Love everywhere.
Full
for all
disclosure.
things everywhere all the time.
I'm 30% gay at any given moment.
I am gay.
What? Are you gay?
Are you gay?
Yo, real talk. These fucking.
I don't even define things in language, man. I just feel love for the universe. That's what it's all about. If really it comes down to one thing, you gotta love the
You're welcome.
universe. You gotta love yourself. You gotta love everything that's the universe. Like everything that exists is real. So
yeah, is death the end all be all, or is it just you moving on to another plane of existence within?
Are you conscious in death? Right?
Yeah,
that's a great question about consciousness. We have experienced.
I really feel like we're talking to Valiant Thor as if they're a conduit for the next life.
Hopefully,
Maybe
we're getting plugged into those wires in the back of someone's head right now.
Don't fuck
man.
around.
Just
She's
saying,
real, dude. She's real.
It's a
Me and
real
Mark
thing.
experienced her.
It's a
She's
real
our
thing.
Deity.
It's a deity, man. Like there's a
Bro, MGMT.
You know, like I drink a lot of beer and I drink a lot in general, but like I always think existentially. I'm like the world that most people live on is just so simple and basic and just like it's like why are you arguing about stupid shit?
So here's the deal.
Like
Why
can we
would-
think on a bigger level?
Would it be actually so? The whole thing about Superman is a blessing and a curse, right? So you're fucking infinitely strong, but you could fucking you couldn't have a normal relationship. I say that to say this: what if you fucking knew, like, if Valiant Thor knew about these like kind of like overall arching fucking scientific like theories and shit like that? Would it be hard to turn it off and just enjoy
The
You know what I
Matrix, essentially, right? Where you're like
Yeah.
ignorantly blissful. Yeah.
Jinx. Shot.
Shot.
Oh, fuck.
Cheers.
Ignorance is bliss, right? Is the thing.
Also, I don't think it's ironic that it looks like a nipple.
I'll tell you right now, I would not go to the Matrix if I could not taste how good a steak tastes ever again. If someone goes, hey, you could join the Matrix and find out what this world is really about, but you will never be able to taste like real food again. And I'd be like, fuck you. You see me? I need to have like the taste of real food in my life. Otherwise, I'm out. Like sustenance is life.
You know what,
bro?
sucks?
I'm
Hell
just
yeah.
you know what I mean?
I'm
Like if I can have a butter steak with fucking lobster tails
that shit,
and shit like
yeah.
that, and I'm like, and I can never taste that again. I'd be like,
ice
fuck
cream.
yeah. You know what kills most militaries in the world is when they don't fucking eat. You know when you
Oh,
lose
yeah.
the wars
I thought it was
throughout
like the
history, it's when
biological
you're not fed and you don't have water. If you don't have either of those two things, you're gonna lose the fucking war because people need sustenance and they need it. They need it to keep you going. If there's anything, even if it's soup, even if it's like a good fucking like, just I'm not a political guy, but in Ukraine. I can tell you right now, the Ukrainian.
on the beaches of Normandy.
No. Quick reference though.
Like even on
I
the
can tell
beaches
you
of
the
Normandy.
Ukrainian soldiers are probably
know?
getting fed way better than the Russian soldiers are, and I'll tell you, food wins wars.
Shouts out to
I will
Valiant
tell you
Thor.
that
They just
straight up.
subscribed. Thoughts
Food wins wars.
Peace wins war.
Shouts out, thoughts out to Valiant
I
Thor.
hate war. If war can be avoided
Shut your whore mouth.
or
The
solved,
only thing that wins war is peace.
yeah, but
The only thing that wins war is
but
peace.
if you, it's not though.
Shut up. You know
As
what
much
wins
as I
war?
want peace, I'm saying when you're on the battlefield, when you're the person fighting for your country, and you need to keep going, wet wipes will get you a long way. Fucking a good meal will get you a long way, and fucking water and sustenance will get you a long way. Because if you don't have any of those things, you're dying. You're slowly dying.
Hey, all that doesn't matter.
Okay.
Thor, like and subscribe.
Hey,
Shout out to Thor, dude.
Hey, shout out to Thor.
Bro, he's gonna be our Fox and Hole. Let's ask him.
Yeah.
Anytime he's on, let's ask him like fucking.
Sure.
I didn't see the alert pop up,
Metaphysical.
so I just want to make sure that he did.
Ooh, he's
So.
calling you a liar in time and space.
I believe him. I believe him. You know what?
I just thought the name
If you're
was cool as
subscribing
fuck.
from space, then maybe it's taking a while for that to come through. But
Shout out to the space.
Valiant Thor, bro.
Shout out to the force.
What a fucking cool concept.
The
Even if this
space.
person is bullshit, which I don't think they are, but even if this person is bullshit, to find out about this person, like this real life person, that's fucking rad.
Yeah.
I'm glad that happened.
and like I said, I'm a fan of like war documentary shit and things like that. But I can tell you right now, keeping your army supplied and happy and keeping morale up is what wins wars. It's not.
That's what it's all about.
That's how you like. And I don't like war. I wish for world peace. Don't get me wrong.
We all wish for peace.
Yeah,
We all
but
pray
if
for
you
peace.
but if
We
the
pray.
if the soldiers don't
It's
feel
not me.
like their
I
country
want
is backing
problems.
them,
Always.
that's when shit goes south.
Yep.
That's usually when shit goes south, when their country doesn't have their back for what they're doing.
Yep.
And you're just a piece of meat going to die for nothing. Right? Like, it's sad, but it's the truth.
Bro, you're fucking heavy, dude.
For sure, man.
I'm fat, but you're heavy right now.
It's the truth, though.
Yeah.
And it's all about respect, and like
R-E-S-P-E-C-T.
find out what it means to me. The place of respect.
Shout out to
is
urethra.
known that we're
I mean,
all-
we weren't even going to get involved in World War II until Pearl Harbor got bombed.
Exactly.
We
You
weren't
know,
going to have
like-
shit to do with that. We were like,
We are
peacekeeping
people.
Yeah, we were just like, we just got out of a war, and we're like, nah, we don't want to do that.
All we've ever wanted.
And then Pearl
Is
Harbor got
peace.
bombed, and all of a sudden it was like, yeah, we're back in this shit.
I've heard
Here we go.
evidence to say that we wanted Pearl Harbor to happen so that we could jump into it.
I mean, you could say that, but that's not true. Most military was like, especially in Hawaii, if you're military in Hawaii, you were having a great fucking time. You were chilling on the
Swinging
beach,
dick.
fucking like hooking up with cute Hawaiian hotties. Man, you were like, the last thing you
deep
wanted
shit,
was,
man.
the last thing you wanted was war. The last thing you
Yeah,
wanted
but
was
those
war.
are the ground level troops. Those aren't the ones making
Yeah.
the decisions.
And we were caught off guard. We were lucky that majority of our boats survived, like not a majority, but at least some of them survived the bombing that happened. But it could have been much worse.
Peace was the ultimate outcome.
And we got pulled in that. We only got pulled in
praying
that.
for peace.
And we were going after the
We're
Japanese. We weren't going after the Germans. We were going after the Japanese because they're the ones who fucking bombed us. I'm just talking in terms of World War II. FYI. In general, I love the Japanese and everything like that. Not gonna get personal.
Even
But
though he says their shit wrong.
no, I want to go to Japan so bad. You have no
Tamagotchi,
idea. I
fucking
want to go to Japan
asshole.
so bad. It looks so fucking cool. But the only reason we got pulled in that war was because of Pearl Harbor. There's no other reason. Period.
Oh man, I think Japanese people are dope to still love us, even though we fucked their shit up.
Yeah, man.
I mean,
we've always
okay.
we've always tried to do our best to strive for peace and to create peace and I think that's
Controversial.
human
Hot take.
nature,
Hot take. Controversial point of view. Japan was a no surrender country. Okay. When I'm telling you, I watched a lot of World War II shit. Controversial shit. Japan was a no surrender country. Okay, they're a very proud country. They will do anything. They will go to the death to win.
Do you know why?
I mean, look at kamikaze pilots and shit, right? Like that was part of their culture. Was like, we will go to the end of the earth. We will sacrifice ourselves to support our goals. And so when the United States during World War II, when the thought of invading Japan and going to war there would have meant a massive loss of life on both sides, massive. You know how many people died on Iwo Jima, in Hiroshima, in the
It's unfathomable.
like there were so many lives lost on us getting to the point where we bombed Japan. There was so many lives lost on both sides because Japanese soldiers were very tenacious. They're very honorable people. They're not going to give up. So imagine us going onto the continent of Japan and fighting a war on the Japan continent. And then Oppenheimer
Full circle.
full circle, happens where we created the atomic bomb.
What is
And they
Oppenheimer?
said, what is the loss? Now, killing civilians is never a good thing ever. But they were thinking, how can we do something so crazy that this war is going to end sooner?
Are you crazy? Are you out of your mind?
How are we going to do something so crazy that this war is going to end sooner or later? And I'm not saying I don't agree with it at all, but dropping those bombs, we dropped 2, Hiroshima and Nagasaki, and then the war was over.
Bro, I gotta call time out on this train of thought.
Yeah.
This is too heavy for this podcast.
It's super heavy.
Sounds like your other podcast.
It's super
dude.
heavy, but if you watch, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
We talk about nerd shit here.
I know.
This is some good shit, though.
Okay,
like,
I raised this up
honestly.
like 20 minutes ago because this is a more important and relevant point. We're about
I
to finish our
appreciate-
second Stanley Cup. Shout out to the Rain Man.
Can you give me a help out here and explain Oppenheimer? Because I don't really understand
Oppenheimer basically created the atomic bomb.
German scientist, right?
Yeah, he was a German scientist along with Einstein.
Einstein
and a lot of people, but a lot of people think
Hermann
Einstein.
von Neumann.
Yeah. A lot of people think Einstein,
okay.
but
No, it
Oppenheimer.
was von Neumann. He was trying to escape the Nazis.
Yeah. No, all of them were.
They
Einstein
were all
was
trying
too.
to get away from
Oppenheimer
the
was too.
Nazis because they knew
But-
the Nazis were gonna fuck shit
Right.
up.
But
They were gonna kill everybody.
Oppenheimer's the one who
They were
created.
gonna kill everybody.
Oppenheimer's the one who created the atomic bomb, and he said, "If you unleash this on the world will change. The world will change forever."
If you
That
you
is his,
weren't
like,
white
most
and
popular
you
quote.
weren't
Yeah, but he
blonde
still did
and
it.
you didn't have blue eyes.
You're talking about Hitler.
I'm not, and I'm not trying to justify any of this shit.
No, Oppenheimer.
I'm
he might have been part of.
Like,
We stole
honestly,
a lot
dude,
of German.
I'm so drunk at this point
Yeah.
that I'm barely conscious.
We stole a lot of German scientists because German scientists were very smart.
Smart as fuck, boy.
Yeah, but also they didn't want to support Hitler, so they came to the United States to defeat him.
Yeah.
Because they didn't agree. They didn't agree with his mentality of what he wanted to do.
And
However,
it's like
we
this-
used them as a weapon of mass destruction, basically, to win the war.
I mean,
You guys think we're gonna go do karaoke after this?
I don't know.
You guys are too fucking drunk.
I told you, dude. This shit, like, Oppenheimer is one of the
perfect
movies
place
I want to
when-
watch, but I love.
I'm in the perfect place for this shit. Yeah, I know.
Anyway,
like, I don't even know how to describe it in the fact to say that I'm barely conscious of anything that's actually even happening.
Welcome to the jungle. Speaking of Axl Rose, that
I'm
fucking
just
douchebag.
doing my best to create world peace.
no, and we all want that now.
And bring clean water.
I'll tell my stuff back, but
world countries.
Yeah, you shut your whore mouth.
yeah, I know. I can keep going with this, but I'm just telling
No,
you,
for real. It's like like
the atomic bomb happening was a major point in our history. In being humans living on the planet, the dropping of atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki was one of the biggest events that happened in human existence.
That's I don't know how to explain it, but other than
Don't.
to say
It's
that
too heavy. We're supposed to talk about nerd shit.
exactly. This is
Fucking
kind of
Thor,
the
look what you
reason that I
did, dude.
play as the Markrophones.
Valiant Thor just set
Does
this.
that even
Valiant
make
Thor
sense?
dropped the time bomb.
This guy,
and
he's
so
not
on
even in the
have
chat.
fun.
I want everybody
This
to
is
have
an
fun.
inside job. Have a blessed and productive.
I just want to have fun,
Blessed?
and I want everybody.
That
to
means
have
that they believe in a higher power, like the girl that we saw when we did drugs. That's the higher power. She's Mark that could be the higher power, dude.
This
All right.
is
Anyway,
the higher power.
let's
bro.
move on.
This is
Let's.
the transcendental.
What are we at? We're at
Have you
217.
played music
Okay.
this drunk? Have you played music this drunk before?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely. Hold on. I gotta pee. And then we're gonna get into Markrophones.
Right, I'm gonna pepper you with questions while he goes shishi. Okay. Shishi, if you don't know, is Japanese for urine.
Is it Japanese?
She is like one thing. My buddy translated this for me. She is one thing, and then she becomes urine. I forget how it is.
Yeah.
What on your tour, Mark?
I didn't see where you were headed.
Come on, you've worked in this environment before. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. I'm a professional. Oh my god. This is what I do for a
Chris
living.
just shoved his dick in Mark's camera. Okay. What city are you most excited to perform in?
Albuquerque.
Whoa, dude, New Mexico? Why?
For I am the mayor of Albuquerque.
I don't get that reference. Or are you just saying that you really own that place?
I'm gonna own it as soon as I show up there.
Fucking hey, dude. Albuquerque. I don't think I have family in Albuquerque, but I don't think about that place often.
No, nobody ever does. It's out there.
What kind of vibe does Albuquerque give off?
It's a place with balloons, and you can float to the top of the world if you believe.
Have
in
you
your
hot air
dreams.
balloon before?
I've never been in a balloon. I would love to be in a balloon.
Oh, I have a big fear of heights, dude. I don't know if I could do that.
Dude, so do I.
Really?
Yeah.
So do you constantly want to test the limits of like
My
this kind of
own
human
fear?
condition that we're in, right? Where you're like, oh, let's see what's out there.
Absolutely.
Maybe that's why you're a musician, huh? Like that you're testing the limits of fear of like failure, et cetera, like just the unknown of what's coming next, right? You're going on this, for those who don't know, he's going on a 100-day tour in 100 different cities, which is fucking rad. Around the world in 90 days, if you were.
Around the U.S. in 90 days.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So he's
half of these places I've never played at.
Yeah, I told Mark that this is the
It's
scariest
insane.
thing I could ever imagine, but it's fucking rad. I always support things that are outside of my boundaries, but I'm curious as to what that looks like. So
It's crazy, man. Chase, it's like I can't describe to you what being on tour is like. You get random people all of a sudden
love
knocking
random
on your
people.
window at 3 a.m, telling you that you gotta move because you parked in the wrong place.
I know you were saying that they were gonna knock on your window because they want to hook up with you.
And no,
You're
just like
saying
the
it's a
craziest
parking
shit.
enforcer.
It's just random shit. Like you get in the craziest
Do you
situations.
think that this is why people want to make it big, is so that they could take these stories and then they become like communal stories rather than like, hey, remember when we came up and shit was weird? Rather than like, oh my god, like I'm so rich and affluent now that this is the only brand of water I drink.
No,
You know what I
it's,
mean?
it's not even affluence. It's not affluence. It's abundance.
Chris has got to do a shot because he just knocked over.
Cheers, yeah.
Knocked over your dick camera.
To the dick cam.
Beep beep.
It's not recording yet, but that's just because of my dick.
That's been a fucking. That hasn't been recording this whole time.
No.
Oh man.
I'm waiting to put a couple songs that I play on my YouTube channel so that
Do you
I
want to do that
can-
now?
Yeah.
Fusion on your shirt?
Yeah.
I didn't even realize that.
We could do that now.
Right, let me get by you.
This is
time. Sorry.
yeah.
Bro, okay, so it's Marty McFly and Nightcrawler doing the fusion dance and becoming the dude from Umbrella Academy. Fusion.
Fusion. Ha!
This shirt's old, dude. It's kind of busted. I should be wearing my Roosevelt stuff, and my wife
Do you know what's weirder than a zombie?
A mombi.
A collective consciousness.
Oh. We're getting deep on this show today, dude. Like,
do you think that's the ultimate?
Where's my X-Files
Do you think
sound,
that's the
dude?
ultimate adversary, right? If a zombie eats brains, then the collective conscience would be the antagonist of something that eats brains, right?
No, it's not an antagonist. The collective consciousness is not an antagonist. It's actually a feedback loop. So
I disagree. I think a collective consciousness could be used for evil. It could be propagating negative thoughts or evil thoughts, and then the zombies would actually be the savior because they'd be trying to stop that collective loop of evil thoughts.
for whose gain?
for these gains, boy. Mwah.
All day gains.
But that would then assume that you are the creator of all consciousness, and then
Hello, I'm God.
that goes deep, man. Are you the creator of all consciousness?
Goes deep in that pussy.
Hey, if you're a creator of all consciousness, then cheers to you, my friend.
Bing bong.
Bing
Respect,
bong.
respect,
Fuck your
respect.
life. We've reached the point where we are off the rails.
We are off the rails.
I don't know what has happened since I've been gone, but I love it.
Before Chris emptied his dick, we were talking about Mark singing a couple originals. So I am more than willing to shut the fuck up and listen to him sing that.
I still play guitar.
Play that funky music, white boy.
Okay, I can't tell for sure if I'm getting effects on you, but is there certain effects that you like on your guitars? Like any phasers, echo,
dude, phasers
reverb?
would be the best gladiator name. Phaser.
Laser flangers. I'll just give you like a
Relieve in your breams.
in stereo.
This
Get
is
on.
what my conscience sounds like.
Get him, boy.
This is what my subconscious sounds like.
Okay, we got this.
That's why we see the same deity, dude.
Yeah, dude. For real. You gotta reflect. That's why. Reflection.
Ooh, a little bit of echo.
It goes a long way.
Turn down the
sultry.
It goes a long way.
We can turn down the effect or turn it up. Turn it up or turn it down.
I'm a little drunk.
Clip it.
I don't know if. Whoa, shit.
This song is called I Don't
having
Really
wishes.
Care What Other People Think of Me.
Sounds nice.
Oh, wait, there's still. I had to hit that note for the people who are still listening to the last song. Does it bother you when I won't be what to say? 'Cause it has got to do with you, and I got my opinions. And at the end of every afternoon, and at the end of every day. Wow, I'm too fucked up to sing this song. Got him. You got me. I'm in that zone.
You're doing great, man.
Also, this is a segue if you want to. If you want to keep with the song, you can, but I have a question for you.
Believe in your dream, in your blames.
I like your hat. What is that from?
Punk's Bar. Hey, shout out to Punk's Bar if you're listening and you happen to be paying attention for this amount of time. Then shout out to Punk's Bar. I've been playing at Punk's Bar. I was booking a random show when I was on the road, and I didn't have a place to play. And I was like, hey, you gotta play a show at Punk's Bar.
Where is Punk's Bar?
Yakima, Washington.
Ooh.
So what I thought was super dope was that it's the image of the Night Marcher.
Oh,
that skull with a
Right?
elite kind of headdress, but it's
Right?
pizza, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking hey.
Yeah.
How magical is that?
It's
Golden.
destiny.
I just like the pepperoni, so it makes me hungry.
Yeah.
No, but it's a cool logo though. I'm just
Yeah, exactly.
Imagine being a cannibal and
That's
just
the
going,
shit.
hey,
I'm a pepperoni whore. I swear to God. Anytime I see pepperoni on something, I'm like, yes.
no, it's sausage for life, dude.
Over pepperoni?
Pepperoni sausage.
Listen. There's nothing more iconic than pepperoni on a pizza.
Hold on.
I'll give you that.
If you just
But
so
sausage
chance
is
happen to
just
be in
better.
Washington.
Okay. But pepperoni comes from the sausage. You realize that, right? Yeah. Oh, mind blown, dude.
Can I?
Holy shit.
Can I drunkenly explain the origin of this hat?
Yeah.
Okay, so I was on tour. I was on the road, and
On the road again.
Yep, I didn't have a place to play that night. I stopped at a rest stop randomly, and I was like, I'm just gonna call
In Washington, you're saying?
in Washington, in the high desert, just fucking middle of nowhere.
Sorry. I just want to make sure it was working. Go
Yeah.
ahead. Continue.
And I called places, and I was like, "Hey, this place, Punk's Bar, can you book me a gig?" And they were like, "Fuck yeah, let's make it happen." And I was like, "Okay, let's book a gig there." And I played at fucking random fucking Yakima, Washington.
And they give you a hat?
They gave me a
And some
hat.
cheese.
We got to give you some merch before you get out of here. So
that optimistic. Don't you?
Yeah,
think
we
that
got to
fits
get
him
him. Yeah, we got to get him a
perfectly, dude?
optimistic shirt,
'Cause he's
and we got to
smiling
get you
all the goddamn. Can you cut to his camera? Cut to his camera. He's smiling nonstop. I'm pretty sure his.
By the way,
face-
hey, fucking shout out to Adam. Shout out to fucking Sam. Fucking shout out to fucking Alan.
the boys in the back.
Fucking
Millie.
shout out to Millie.
Shout out to
Yep.
Benzie.
Yep. Fucking
And then to
every-
Matt.
T. Fucking everybody. Mo. Who's back
Hell
there?
yeah.
If you're back there,
Sam,
you're
Jim.
rocking that shit. You're fucking rocking that shit. Fucking respect. You guys fucking rock. This is what it's all about.
So here's the question.
Love you guys.
Here's the question.
Major love.
Before Mark played his solo song, I was thinking, if you're touring 100 days and 100 nights, is there time to be creative, like in between, or are you kind of just set to the things that you already do, or is there time on that tour to kind of come up with a new song, or are you just kind of over it? Like a chef will prepare the same things night by night by night, right? But then when he gets home, may not want to cook. He may just fucking do a Hot Pocket. So a musician, when they're on tour, are you just sticking to the shit that works, or are you coming up with new stuff because you're inspired along the way?
Chase, that is a genius question.
Your boy smart, valiant though.
And to answer your question, I do a little bit of both.
That's the name of my sex tape.
Do you want a sour? Do you like sours?
Cheers to that.
No, I'm just saying. Do you want a sour beer? I got one right here.
I'll take one. Yeah, hell
Okay.
yeah.
It's gonna be a little tart, but it's one of my favorites. So the Domingo. But
cheers.
Shout out to Domingo, who has the best sours. Like, they're on the sweeter side of sour, but they are the fucking realness. And I'm evangelistic about their sours.
For real.
My fingies. Here you go, dude.
That's the shit. Yeah.
Typically, you'd want that in the
Sure.
glass, though, to let it
Air out. Yeah.
Air out, like these farts.
Respect.
No.
Oh, what if I had that loaded up, dude? Oh, my God. Honestly, you're about to get gassed.
Shut up, bitch.
Shut up, bitch.
I'm working it
Respect.
in. I'm working it in.
Cheers.
Bro, I think this should be my
Holy
signal.
shit.
The fucking the Dogfather hoe train. Chugga, 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 chugga. Poot, poot.
I told you. Get your
What the
sound
fuck
clips
are
in,
you
bro.
drinking? Why are you giving him a fucking passive aggressive sour?
Okay, this is
and you're
Lokahi.
drinking
This is Lokahi
Yeah,
Brewing. This is
Bukkake.
something- Bukkake Brewing. Lokahi Brewing brought in some stuff. It tastes like a Angerstein. Yeah, give yourself a taste. I didn't bring a glass
yeah.
up here. That's my problem.
Respect.
That's nice.
You like it?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I screw fruity. But Anchor Steam, I fuck with.
All right, try this, Mark. Tell me
Shout out
what
to
you.
the back.
No.
Wait.
Put your beer down. Put your beer down. Yeah, God damn it! Here, just take a sip. Put that. Stop picking up cans. Just take the one I'm handing. Take a sip. If you don't want to
Sorry.
drink from my beer, that's fine.
Respect.
I didn't know you'd like to get wet. Bro, we are off the rails. This is that scene in Training Day where he takes the fucking drugs and then Denzel goes, I didn't know you liked to get wet.
No, this is that scene in Train Stopping that I never stopped because I never saw Train Stopping. Like, I can't even laugh at it because I've never seen Train Stopping.
Bro, what song really makes you throw it back like that?
Like, what do you mean?
Like, just fucking bop that bussy. You know what I'm saying? Like, just
Smoke weed every day.
shout out to Nate Dogg. I fucking miss him, dude. Okay.
We all gotta smoke weed every day.
What inspirations do you have musically?
Nothing.
Oh, shut the fuck up! You're such a liar, dude.
Bro, you don't raw dog music like
He's
that.
like
That I know that's fucked up.
damage.
I know that's
That's for your answer.
that's fucked up for me to sit here right where I'm at and say that I don't, draw inspiration from music anywhere. Like, I know, like, I'm not even talking shit from where I know. You know, like, I can't even say that shit.
You have inspirations though.
Yeah.
Like, literally, you're wearing a shirt that says musical.
It draws from
You
a
don't know how to read. It
collective
says musician.
consciousness. I
didn't
can't
see the
explain it in a
AIN.
way
I
that
didn't
actually
see the
makes
la-
sense lyristically or musically or like any analytic, like any way that you explain it. Smoke weed every day, you know, like.
So Mother Nature is your biggest inspiration.
You gotta smoke weed every day.
Okay, tell you what, Mark. I got your videos on deck. Do you want me to play it?
Yeah, let's play him because you're fucked up, dude.
I'm pretty fucked up. You can tell.
Okay, so let's play one of what's. Okay, so which video do you want me to play on? Is this off of your website? So what do you want? Look up at the screen and just tell me what you want me to play. Which one are you like?
This looks like the Beatles' Yellow Submarine.
I appreciate this.
Yeah,
because,
of course.
I'm pretty fucked up.
Well, if you play them on your website, I assume they're ones you're proud of. So,
What's the one with the cats? That one intrigues me big time.
This one?
Did you draw an animator for, or like, did you hire an animator for that?
So, do you want me to get into this shit?
Yeah, absolutely. I want to get deep into it, dude.
Don't sound so sultry when you say that. You're gonna trigger my boner reaction.
Which one should we show the audience? Is my question.
Either the drums or the cats.
I mean, we can show more than one, but just pick one for now. What is the one where you're like, "Hey, check out this video"?
He doesn't talk like the Fonz.
Hey. I love the Fonz.
Hit the jukebox.
I subscribe to the Church of the Fonz, by the way.
As much through as the Fonz. I definitely haven't thought this shit as much through as the Fonz.
I ate all the turtles.
Is you know, I
Do the cats. Boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats.
Boots and cats.
So boots and cats. Fucking awesome message, dude. And it's so upbeat, but the message is a lot deeper than that. I know I'm pretty loosey-goosey right now. However, that whole it's time to relearn how to see in the dark, like adjust how you're viewing things in the moment. The fact that the whole video portrays kind of like I don't know what creature it is, a mouse maybe getting bullied the whole time and then kind of like capturing his sense of self and then fucking whipping the other guy's ass. That's pretty fucking rad, dude. Like, there's not a whole lot of words that he's saying, but the fact that with the video combined to be something way more powerful, it's subversive. Because it's such a positive message without being so much. You know what I mean? It made you cry.
It's beyond.
You silly goose.
I made it. It's beyond explanation. I'm a silly goose.
The silliest goose. Honestly, that was really powerful, dude. I'm with it.
I'm the silliest.
Yeah. Were you in a place when you made that song? Was that why you're...
Or like what inspired that message? I have to relearn how to see in the dark.
That's why I make everything, because we remake out of consciousness, and every day is a new day.
You sound like the leader of a cult right now.
I know I sound stupid.
Not stupid.
No, not stupid,
just
but just like
esoteric.
Stupid.
Yeah.
I feel like you heard that.
Existential.
Okay, so what I feel is like you heard that song, and it struck a chord with you,
wake up
right?
and it's a new day, and if you're part of it, and every part of you is a part of it, and you believe.
Pull the mic
in your
down.
heart. You just believe in your heart that everything good is gonna happen, and you can trust that everything that's good is gonna happen. You believe in your
Sound like
heart.
a youth pastor right now.
I know I sound ridiculous, and it's just like life.
It's okay to feel that attachment to your music because that's you. That's you. You're putting yourself on the front page.
Does it hit the same when you perform it live?
Yeah.
How about, because Chris, shout out to that. Like, the audience doesn't know this, but Chris fucking performed as musician too with some big acts, and he's very fucking humble about it. But same question goes out to you: does it hit as hard when you're playing it as when you hear it?
Nothing hits you harder than when you're performing it in front of a live audience and people respond to it.
Is it?
And I think
that the fucking vibe? Does that get you fucking
man.
juiced?
Like when you're seeing people reacting to what you're playing and they're just having such a good time just listening to what you're doing, it's one of the best feelings in the world that you could ever get.
Because
it's 100%. Yeah, it's validating that like what you're doing is a good thing. And it's not.
Feel it in their heart.
I didn't get paid lots of money for what I did or anything like that. It's just that like the crowd accepts it and people are just having a good time.
That's a different drug, though, right?
Yeah,
right?
It's the maximum drug.
Like,
it's
I
better than
fucking
any
got it.
drug you can get. It's like yeah. Like seriously, it's
False.
like when
Shrooms is the best drug.
when people are reacting to what you're playing and they're just like, holy shit, like I'm having a good time, and they're like looking at you, they're looking you directly in the eye, and you're just having such a good time, and then they go like, man, this is one of the best experiences I've ever had. It's like so.
Have you guys ever been in a small
next
concert
level.
venue and everybody's on that vibe?
Yeah,
So-
absolutely.
A place where no one is there. Literally, no one is there. No human soul
Yeah.
is present.
Yeah, you feel the vibration of the universe. And this is in Portland, Oregon. Shout out to Portland.
Fucking love Portland. Keep it weird, boy.
Move the mic towards your mouth. You don't have to, you don't have to talk down into it like
of all the places.
Like Darth Sidious.
You don't have to move it that far up either. But anyway,
Hey, Portland, don't give up on your hopes and dreams. I love you
Let it
guys.
run through you.
You're doing the right shit. You're making it happen.
But obviously he had a good experience in Portland, Oregon, where the crowd vibed with what he was doing. He got it back to him. It's reciprocating the energy back. It's reciprocating the energy back to you. Like you go into these shows not knowing what to expect, but then when the crowd reciprocates to you, and sometimes you go into every show going, I don't know how these people are gonna react to what I'm doing, right?
Yeah.
And then you get that reaction back where it's just like, man, this is such a good energy and it's so fucking
Can I
awesome.
offer you guys some perspective?
It's literally a drug you can never get from anything else.
Let me
It's
offer
so
you guys some
great.
perspective.
Yes.
I'm an artist of a physical medium. And when I tell you, when I put things out there, even when it's reciprocated in the same way that I put it out, because it's a physical medium and there's that delay between then when they get it and you receive it back, there's always a sense of doubt. But when you guys, so music is my favorite art form of all time. It's my fucking life's blood. Anybody knows me that knows that. But it's the one art form that I do not participate in, right? Like, I don't get it. Like,
You're always your harshest critic.
But what I'm saying is that live space where you can create your art and then it's given back to you, it's like an echo chamber. You know what I mean? I'm putting this energy out and it's coming back to me. Whereas as a physical artist, you can put the energy out and then you wait and then you wait.
Yeah.
And so when it comes
wait,
back,
you wait.
when it comes back, it's delayed. And so then you have time to second
been
guess
there.
it. You have some second time to get to kind of deny its worth, et cetera, et cetera. So I think what you guys do is it's a drug. If I could participate in your art form,
It's
I
an
would be
instant
an addict.
gratification.
Exactly. Whereas
if you're a writer or an artist, like say you put your paintings up on a wall, or
Which
say
I
you
have.
say you put your book out into the world, right? Like you're like, I feel like this is what is me, and I'm putting it out into the world, and I can relate with that with beer brewing too, because when I brew a beer, I put it out into the world, and I'm like, I don't know how people are gonna react. I think it's good, but I don't know how people are gonna receive it.
There's that time where you're like, maybe one day goes by. Has anyone said anything?
Yes.
No. Maybe 2
I
days
get
go by.
so-
I don't know. A week
Yeah.
goes by and you're like, oh, I heard a few things. Same thing with any art form that you put out digitally, et cetera, et cetera. And I know all my other colleagues would say that, like, and anyone that I went to school to, it's that kind of like, I don't know, that unsure nature of like, oh, but when you perform, when you're doing the art form in real time, that's gotta be fucking rad, dude.
When you
That's
see
the only
everybody
way I can
vibing with
describe
you
it.
and you're vibing with them, and you
Yeah.
can like literally look people in the eyes, and they're just
Yeah.
like singing along to what you're doing, or they're just like there.
You know how you know that that art form is more powerful than others is because someone, like say a DJ, can use your art and get the same. They can use it secondhand and get the same reaction. Like think about any club you've been to, any bar you've been to. When the vibes are right, it just
good
fucking
vibes.
feels good,
Yeah.
dude.
Good
And you don't even have to be the one participant. You know, of course, I'm not saying DJs don't do anything because they fucking do. But what I'm saying is, you can use someone else's art form and channel it into that energy that that fucking harnesses the vibe, and it's the same magic. You know what I mean?
That's what it's all about.
Stealing your mango.
But part of me feels like the musician who actually creates that art.
Oh.
You have such an attachment to it because you created this, and it's not just like a DJ throwing like. You can literally like when you're a DJ, it's a salad. It's a salad. You can like be
Toss
like,
it.
here's the lettuce, but I can throw avocado and chicken and cheese and all this shit on top of it, and I can make that lettuce good because I add all this shit on it. But when you're talking about a musician like Mark or like the stuff I've dealt with, like when you're throwing stuff into the universe, you're vulnerable. You're very vulnerable.
Oh, yeah.
in like the music you put out.
I'm totally vulnerable right now.
Yeah.
All I can add is love, and like that's I'm about to puke. Like,
He's a little drunky, but he knows where I'm coming from.
The restroom is right outside to the left, bro. Right outside to the left.
Oh, I gotta puke.
Okay, go to the bathroom.
Oh no!
Help! Please.
Help him out, Chase. Get up. Get your ass up out of the chair.
You can fucking get these things off.
Slip it over here. Yeah, you know how to do that.
Here, stand up. Trust. Stand up.
You got this.
The other way.
No, other way.
The other way. To the left. No. To the left. There you go. We did that on half a bottle of Crown.
Yeah.
With fucking Brent and Chantel were here. Yup. I am here. I am queer. Dun 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 dun. Bro, isn't that one of the most magical pieces of music ever? And in Gene Wilder, I've heard it in other forms, but Gene Wilder's like pure imagination just fucking sends me, dude.
Next level.
Anyway, we're back, folks. From commercial break. Microphone will be with us, hopefully momentarily.
It'll be an experience he'll never forget.
I hope not. Well, I feel like Bad Friends, where we just took him into the deep end and we didn't know if he could swim or not. But we have another Stanley Cup. Yeah. Shout out to the Reamers who really made that a tradition.
We got to make him sign the Stanley Cup.
We have to make him sign the Stanley Cup.
We got to make him sign the Stanley Cup.
If he makes it out alive. Well,
fuck. Markrophones, hey, don't diss the guy. He's
skinny as fuck, dude. It's not his fault that he came to a podcast with the big boys.
I'm going to post his link in the chat.
Wait, can you play the drum ones? I want to see it.
Which one?
Let's go. That's disrespectful. They're going to Pauly Shore after. Valiant Thor. Ew, young Chris with your lilacs.
Wait, what? Oh, his. Oh,
Yeah. Go to the drums up top right.
Guys, this is the Markrophones website. Check him out. He's gonna have live tour dates coming up pretty soon.
Oh shit! Look at his symbol, dude. It's like the Vitruvian Man, but it's also the music notes for the legs.
Yeah, and then
he's a bit of a one-man band.
Live footage. Here's an example of his work.
All right, what's up? I'm Mark from the Markrophones. I play with myself using every limb all at once.
I play with myself.
Thanks for hanging out.
God, this guy's such a high energy dude.
Girl, you really got me now. That's so hard to do, bro.
You really got me now. You got me so I don't know where I'm going.
Yeah. You got me so I can't sleep at night. Yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I don't know what I'm doing. Oh yeah, you really got me now. So I can't sleep at night. You really got me. You really got me.
I'll be back.
Don't ever set me free. I always wanna be by your side. You really got me now. You got me so I can't sleep at night. You really got me now. You got me so I don't know what I'm doing. Oh yeah.
Yes. Things are going off the rail, folks. Send help. I'm just a poor boy. Easy come, easy. Oh man. Yeah, well, I mean this happens in production where you're presented extenuating sense of circumstance, extenuating set of circumstances. And you gotta move on. You gotta make do. And we have lost our talent for the evening, our guest, and my co-host, aka the producer, has also stepped out. So you are alone with me. Typically, if I had one on deck, I'd fart so that they would walk into it and kind of get sick, because that's kind of the asshole that I am. However, I don't have one on deck, so you're just gonna have to deal with my thoughts. Here's my thoughts. What Mark does musically is fucking rad. It gives me a blend of Reggie Watts. It gives me a blend of Weird Al. It gives me a blend of, what's his name? Mark. Jesus Christ. No, it's not Mark Jesus Christ. It starts with an R. What's his name? Mark Robele, I believe. The Work That Ass for Daddy dude. Can't think of his name. What's that guy's name? Mark Robele. Fucking
Mark Bublé.
No, that's Michael Bublé.
Michael Bublé.
I hear Ruka being a bitch. No, who's his name? Mark. Who's the guy that we had? The guy that makes like ad-lib music. Work that ass for daddy.
What are you talking about?
Dude,
Hold on.
the fucking artist. Don't try to Albert me right now. I'll fuck you up.
I know you will.
Fuck, dude, my phone's so fucked. My Spotify.
Can I look him up?
Yeah, Mark. It starts with an R. Robillé. It sounds French.
Robillette.
Yeah. And then put in work
this
that
guy,
ass
yeah.
for daddy.
Oh my
That's the
gosh.
one. Let me in. I'm trying to fuck. This guy's so fucking rad.
This is his viral video, by the way.
We're going to do some harigami. Have some strangely erotic pillow fights. Girls Club. Girls Club. Girls Club.
Imagine being
Girls
just
Club.
a
I said
fucking.
Girls Club. Yeah, Girls
Look
Club.
at that girl in the
Girls Club.
pink, dude.
Girls Club.
Her.
The boys and girls. I said Girls Club.
Oh,
Girls
dude.
Club.
Her
Girls
dude
Club.
doesn't even know
Girls Club. I
that
said Girls
he's
Club.
about to
Girls
win
Club.
her
I said
over.
Girls Club. Girls Club. I said 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 Girls Club. Girls Club.
Clap it. Clap it. Clap it.
Girls Club. Girls Club. I said Girls Club. Girls Club. I said
Do you know how to
Girls Club.
twerk?
Girls Club. I said Girls Club.
No.
Girls Club. I said Girls Club.
Thank God.
Girls Club. I said Girls Club.
I can do
Girls Club.
booty
I said
tricks.
Girls Club. Girls Club. I said
Really?
Girls Club.
Let's see it.
Girls Club. I
Yeah,
said
let's
Girls
see it.
Club. Girls Club. I
Shit.
said Girls Club. Girls Club. I 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 said Girls Club.
Let me zoom in on this. Hold
I
on.
said Girls Club. Girls Club. I said Girls Club.
Wait. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second.
Girls Club. I said Girls Club. 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 Girls
That's the kind of shit they don't prepare you for. Look at that fucking dork. What are you doing?
Yeah, who is this guy?
Get
Like,
the
he's
fu-
like,
oh,
I'm
he
judging
looked
you.
at the fucking
I'm
tip jar
judging
and
you
didn't
right
put
now.
any in? Are you fucking kidding me? Look at these fucking college kids with their burgers and not even saying shit. You better put. Ew, bitch! You didn't put money in the jar.
Come on, what? Dude, this guy's
Boys
so
not allowed. Boys not allowed. Boys not allowed. Boys not allowed. Get
Toxic
the fuck
masculinity
out,
with the
boys.
pink shorts.
Boys not allowed.
Look at him. Oh, look at her. Oh my God, yes, it's totally girls' night. But no one put money in the fucking tip jar.
I want to be in that girls' club. I want to be in that girl club. I gotta be in that girl club. Yeah, someone let me on into the motherfucking girls' club.
Look at these fucking dorks.
Hey, I just wanna do my makeup. I just wanna do my
Put money in the jar.
You know why?
You
This is
fucking
Florida.
idiot.
This is Florida.
Ew.
It's Florida. That's why.
Look at pink shorts. Pink shorts is kind of feeling it. Oh, he caught the fucking. He caught the chick over there.
I'm talking girls club. I'm talking girls club. Won't you let
fart?
me in? Won't you let me in? Won't you let me be a part
Bro,
of
I'm
this
immune
thing,
to it.
baby? I just wanna come inside the treehouse. I just wanna come inside your treehouse.
Look at the waitress. It was like, what's
You're
going
not
on?
allowed, Gary.
Why?
Gary.
He's gonna be there.
Gary.
You're not allowed,
Club,
Gary.
What's the password?
Fidelio?
No! This is not Eyes Wide Shut, Gary. Okay? Jesus.
There aren't a bunch of people having sex in there?
No, well, it's none of your concern.
So there are a bunch of people having sex in there?
Gary, I need you to stop looking for answers.
Oh, they're
definitely having sex. Oh yeah, they're having sex. Oh, I can tell.
Bro,
I can hear it.
the
Yo, they're
amount of
having sex.
balls he
And I
has
just
to
know it.
perform
I
this
can
in front
feel
of
it. Yo,
live
they're
folks.
having sex.
This is before he made it out, right? Look at fucking cross-legged hippies over here.
I love the reaction. Watch these people at this table. These people right
Let
here.
me in, I'm trying to fuck. Let me in, I'm trying to fuck. Let me in,
Fusion
I'm
dance.
trying to fuck now. I said, let me in. You gotta let me have it. Let me get a party now. Hey, yeah, baby, let me have it. Let me get it now.
Oh, Pink Shorts is at it. He's doing it.
Thank you.
But no one put money in this fucking tip jar.
This is a good way to end the
Okay,
show, actually.
I think this is me and you peak.
Yes.
This could be us.
Yes.
Peak us. Unless he does that like he does. I can't do that. Bro, look at how fucking much he's steaming.
So sweaty.
It's like those NFL days in Buffalo. You know what I mean? Where the offensive linemen are on the side and they're just...
Yeah.
This is the greatest and best song in the world. Tribute. Long time ago, me and my brother Kyle here. We were
Sweating his balls off.
a long and lonesome road. All of a sudden, there shined a shiny demon in the middle of the road. And he said, play the best song in the world, or I'll eat your soul. So, we're being kind. We looked at each other, and we each said, okay. And we played the first thing that came to our heads. Just so happened to be the best song in the world. It was the best song in the world. Look into my eyes and it's easy to see what it was meant to do. Who's this? Once every 100,000 years or so, when the sun don't shine and the moon doesn't glow. Needless to say, the beast was stunned. A whip crack when he swung the tail, and the beast was there. He asked us, "Be you angels?"
I can do that.
And we said, "Nay, we are the bad one."
I've never heard this song. See, that's them doing that diddly thing. Yeah. Ew, how wet his hair is, dude. Can you imagine that touching you?
And the peculiar thing is this, my friends, the song that we played on that fateful night, it didn't sound anything like this song. Now, this is just a shoot. You know, believe it, and I wish you were there. It's a matter of opinion. Good God, come love him. It's a surprise to find you can't stop him. I am with a power, bitch,
Huh? They're doing this on acoustic guitar, like absolutely fucking shredding. Okay, I gotta break down the physics real quick. Wait, pause that real quick. That's so hard to do with a gut, dude. To look that cool when you're fucking.
Mark's been replaced by
a
an
Mosky.
attractive female.
wild
now. All of a
Mosky.
sudden, out of nowhere.
We caught her.
Yeah, you know, no, Markrophones is transformed.
What is that for you?
Free
That
my-
sounds so
free my
sexual
pussy.
in the context of this room. Don't try to free my cat. I charge for my cat.
What are you gonna try to play, Chase?
Nothing. I'm just saying.
No, I thought you
look
were
how
gonna play
cool.
something.
No, I don't know how to play anything. Look how cool they look, and they're like dad bods. Their guitars are rested on their guts. How cool they look, though. That's
It's
hard
so
to do.
awesome. Hey, babe, how was work? Oh, you know.
Oh no. Oh no 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 no
no no.
We also might have lost Mark.
Yeah, Mark's in the bathroom right now.
You want to take a shot for him?
Oh, I'm getting a phone call.
Yeah.
It's
Is
from
that the
Mom.
Halo?
I don't know if Mark just walked home.
There's no way he can't. He lives too far away. Yeah, I put him in there. I told him, figure it out.
We did a lot of shots.
Not even. Oh, well, let's